can't stop us, we're on the best ride. Only you can keep me smiling. Beautiful that you are hiding. You are the sunrise on the loneliest night. Whoa, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Whoa, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Whoa, the sunrise and you are golden. You are the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise and you are golden. The sunrise and you are golden. Oh, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise on the loneliest night. Oh, the sunrise and you are golden.
Welcome back to Humber Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me,
Porter.
And we're here today for a Christmas special. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you're celebrating right today, make it a merry one. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being a part of this show and this whole wonderful year we've had here at Humber Pie. Guys, we have had such an amazing time. I want to say a massive thank you to the rest of you. And in doing so, I really wanted to give something back to all the rest of you out there. And I've been saving this for a while. But this box topper right here feels like it's got some weight to it. I'm hoping. I can't predict what comes in these packs. I can't guarantee anything's great. We've had some great hits throughout the season. We've had some great leader packs, some great alt-arts, great things to give away as we keep doing these amazing giveaways out of the community box. And speaking of, we got 2 packs to give away from the community box too. Only 1 hit so far from the box, so we have chances of 1 or 2 hits left. The gold Roger, Don, if you will, is one of the hits, but it doesn't mean that could be 2, 3. We don't know. Go in any direction. SP is still hot. Maga still hot. Still capable of getting a massive amount of other things potentially in here that are worth over $1,000. Let alone with a box topper that is a very limited and small, but a nice little chance of getting the. I believe it's this Luffy. It's same art, right? No, different art. Okay.
It's the not serial Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks like a serialized card without a serial number.
Gotcha. Yeah. And if we can get that off the top of this pack here, that's $1,500. One of those, 2 of those actually were to give it away at the store. This one not purchased from our Lifelink games. Unfortunately, I was out of town during the great Christmas sale, and now we're calling famine because we sold out literally that weekend. Some great boxes, and I would have loved to pick some up.
The only thing Lifelink has right now are 10 blisters.
Yeah, and they're premium pricing for those 10 boosters right now. We've got those secondhand, of
starter
course.
decks too, but
yeah, which are not too bad. I love having those starter decks there. I know a lot of stores I don't like having things on the shelf, but there's nothing better to have on your shelf to get people into the game, new players welcome themselves into the One Piece TCG. Which I mean, if you look at the numbers, is looking pretty good, but can't tell if that's kind of skewed by the crypto bros moving into our market. What do you think?
I mean, numbers for what?
Numbers for the participation, the attention, the amount of engagement on TCG type of accounts.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
participation for tournaments. The Poke Bros aren't participating; they're just buying out.
Yeah,
they don't actually care about the game.
That's true. But I'm wondering if those numbers are coinciding, if it's because of this, so they're trying to get in the sphere, trying to figure out what it's all about, and letting you guys know that they right now Bandai hasn't been too friendly about opening up to other vendors. So if you're trying to get that information, you're probably not going to be an extra vendor in one of these bigger events that they have.
I mean, have you heard about the Gengar Nami situation?
No, what happened?
So there was, like, from a premium collection, artwork of Zeus and Nami, but the shading was different. And so the Pokebros thought that was Gengar.
Oh, that's right, because that's how the name came about. Yes, go ahead.
And so they were buying it out, even though it's a terrible card that no one actually wants.
Right? Tazzy with the Merry Christmas. Sai with the Merry Christmas. Silly, thank you very much. Nucci, good to see you. Sai says, OP may get more popular, though, with Mr. Beast. Start watching so many people hop on the wagon. Honestly, he's got a good point to that. That was another thing I was talking about is for training here. Even Mr. Beast is deciding to watch the show. I'm still waiting for I Am Speed, who had gotten permission. Actual Speed got permission to show that stuff, so I'm waiting for his streams. If he is, I'm sorry I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a whole lot of anything on it. But then again, there's not a whole lot of drama that goes with that, so don't have time to watch all my streamers. I have enough time trying to just keep up with all the TCGs that I'm trying to keep up with. And speaking of TCGs, we're going to be doing a massive re-clean up back here in this chaos that is my wall of product. So super excited. That was one of my awesome Christmas presents that I got from my brother here, so we can finally clean this place up and start keeping a theme going and go along with some of the stuff that I've been wanting to do for a long time, where I wanted to have a story being told in the background for those who are keen eye enough. Of course, I've been saving a lot of the big, deeper stuff for those when we get bigger, so there's more and more of those watchers. But there has been slight stories I've been trying to tell you through the different uses of posters and the different uses of cards and placement and things that I've been trying to hint to you and future content and stuff that's happening on other channels and other things around there. So it's just on you to kind of pay attention to it. It's up to you if you see it. Some of it's not that profound, and some of it is what I thought was kind of profound, but I will leave it out there open to the people that want to go through the VODs and check it out and see if they can find it. It's all out there if you want to go find it. And did you see that there's more online TC? Yes, there are going to be some more online TCGs coming your way.
No, he says there are no more online treasure cups.
Treasure cups? Oh, interesting.
Really?
I didn't hear that.
I have not heard about this.
I heard the opposite from Bandai going for the other card games, but I didn't know that there's no treasure cups going to be online. I as a fan of just trying to open the game up to more people, I'm okay with online. The enforcement, though, has been an absolute nightmare when it comes to rules enforcement. Let me send you a screenshot. Please do. I saw somewhere next. Please do. Yeah, when you get a chance, let me know. I'll take a look at it, and we'll even make it part of the channel. Guys, we got some card reveals to go over. It's going to be kind of a short one. Let your friends know if they want to get in. They can hit me up on YouTube or on Twitch to get in the wheel. At the end of the day, we will be giving away 2 packs of this new set, and of only 1 hit box so far. And, of course, this little pack at the end of all things. Of course, we have our little quick roast session of one of the first found cheaters here. A blatant and one that we can kind of call out without much of a shadow of a doubt. Our first cheating scam, where we're going to try and handle things as professionally as we possibly can to not necessarily isolate people, but kind of get them to start behaving in the right direction. Because there's no one things that we do not condone here at Humble Pie is cheating. The whole point of putting you on camera is hopefully disincentivize you from doing so and allowing you guys to play the game as it is intended. And whether you make mistakes or not, that's not really the issue. It's whether you blatantly just cheat the game in order to try to get a win and with some big prize put on there. Beef Patty says, wait, what? Why is I looking forward to doing online Treasure Cup? I got my webcam and everything. I wouldn't give up on it all. That just a Treasure Cup might be other tournaments that they might do.
They might still be doing online regionals and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Lonely, good to see you. Valhoon, good to see you. So I appreciate the exclamation point joined, guys. So yeah, don't think that just because Treasure Cups are the only thing going away that it's done. Because Bandai is actually moving into more online cups for Union Arena. They're trying to do some stuff with Dragon Ball, which makes sense because they need to start getting the participation up. So there are going to be opening up more and more of those tournaments for us to take a look at. Okay, so let's get to the camera. Thank you for the chat, Sai. I see it. We're going to pull it up. As he was talking about the screenshot the Sai was able to provide, period March 26 onward. So in March 2026, One Piece Card Game Treasure Cup is a year-round tournament that offers players a chance to compete for special prizes. From 2026 season onward, Treasure Cups will no longer be held online. So special indication they're not saying no more online cups, just the treasure cups. They will be held offline events such as side events, championship series. That makes more sense too, because you get more people to show up at the bigger events here and play the side events here. So that actually makes a lot of sense. I like that as a nice little side treat here. You can always play like certain side events. I've always said that they've lacked in throwing really good side events, where I've been to several different bigger events where they have like winner boxes or these like quick round tournaments and quick turn stuff, and they could be doing a lot more with these card games, honestly, in my opinion. What do you think?
I mean, I guess. I know that, like, for Gundam, the side events are new type challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably going to be just, like, switching to that kind of model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we don't even have an event scheduled just yet here for this thing. Looking into any more details to it. But I like the idea of them moving it towards it. I think the bigger issue here isn't just moving away from online. It's mostly taking a very successful tournament structure with some really good quality prize support and moving that to something that you can host at these bigger events for those Bandai Card Fests and the bigger events that hopefully we'll see some more series of competitive circuits running across statewide. I know there's been a huge demand coming from audiences from all Bandai card games to host bigger and bigger events, kind of like what you'd see from Magic the Gathering, the Grand Prix series that used to exist, and they're currently running Star City Games series that they've been running for these massive, bigger type of events thing. And it really is a lot of great money to be had, a lot of great money you can work in with the community and getting that city's tourism back up. They're amazing overall, all around things to be thrown. And I would highly recommend it. Is if you want your TCG to grow, holding bigger competitions, more regionals, bigger participation with some bigger prize support. Trust me, you're going to get that player base you need to keep the game healthy and move it into what I arguably believe these games deserve to be in the top 5. This is definitely one of the best competitive games OPTCG, speaking to directly, as a competitive and fun matchup where it brings in all sides of people. And I think, honestly, some of the best people I've ever had the pleasure of working with and interacting with.
Nice.
Yeah, I've worked at Yu-Gi-Oh! I've done it with Magic the Gathering. I've done it with so many other different IPs. One Piece by far is the best, hands down. Like the best people. People understand that, hey, you're not guaranteed to win. Hey, sometimes you get a bad matchup, but you're there to share your love and passion for the anime. Go ahead.
You go there with high aspirations and low expectations.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Well put. That is exactly how you should be going to these things. DK-ish, who's going to be out there trying his best with a new Nami build. I wish him the best of luck. Get the practice in. Robin. Boa. Jeez. One of the three.
Look, I know Oda does struggle to draw these.
They look so much similar. You take the wig off. Yeah, I know. But no, he's going to be playing with the Boa. Thank you for that question. The Boa that he's going to be playing in his run for the regionals, I mean, he knows it's not going to be guaranteed. It's one of the best 3, I think, right? 3, 4? What do we say?
It's like there are like 5 decks, and maybe more will penetrate from EVO4. We'll have to see.
Absolutely, a lot of different cool, promising things. And I mean, talk about that, guys. We got a whole tier system board thing we're going to be going through today. We got a whole tier system breakdown of exactly how we're going to break these down. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback on how we rate some of these things. Of course, I'd like to see if you guys disagree or agree on certain things that we have. Open to discussion. I love to hear all you guys' debates on it. It is always going to be a question of people's pet decks and like, oh, this has this, and I love the conversations that happen on there so long as they're civil, and we can always keep it that way. But we have also card reveals to go over. So getting back here to the One Piece channel here, probably gonna scroll back up. I do.
Yep.
Buggy tier 1 list trust.
I mean,
I think based on our rating scale, I would not be too surprised if it doesn't rank very high. I don't know about tier 1.
It's decent. Yep. Okay, so we have
Start
new
on
cards.
Go ahead.
So these are for the promo deck that we have no idea how we're getting, but for Japan, I know it's a jump promo. So it's like some like mail for like if you get jump by mail, they'll send you like a deck as a promo.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
The Yowie Ace, yeah. Yowie Ace. Let's go.
So red, 5 cost, 6k power, 1k counter, navy, because this is the what if deck. On play, if you have a character named Sabo or Luffy in play, Give up to one of your character or opponent's characters minus 3k power. So a pretty decent power sink on like a pretty big body.
Yeah, and this one clearly for that new deck they have with the What If series if they join the Navy.
We have Yamato for this as well. Red, 4/5, Wano, 1k power. If you have character in play with no base effect, so if you have a vanilla, this gains plus 2k power. So if you have a vanilla, this is a 4 cost 7k, which is really strong.
Oh, right.
With counter too. Like, you do have to play a vanilla, but it's good. Certainly.
I like it. Another Monkey D Garp here. This one, another 1 cost. On play, look at the top 5 cards. Is this the same? Oh, this is
Look at the
different.
top 5 cards, reveal one Navy.
Yeah, add it to your hand, then place to the bottom of your deck. In any order, discard 1 card from your hand. Interesting.
And a
Doing
trigger
that, draw
with-
discard.
Well, it also has a trigger for...
Okay, so that's why they're doing it, because they're adding additional levels here of power.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious if, like, you think this is going to be something that gets more... As we see the power creep, right? We've all seen it. It's starting to grow on certain things. I thought maybe, like, power of the characters might grow a little bit, but it looks like the new searchers with, like, the Garp type, I thought, like, maybe they go that route. Maybe this is the route they're going to go with, where they're more of these going to look at the top 5 for a particular themed deck, and then you discard a card and have trigger as well.
I mean, that could be a way that they go about it. They're definitely exploring more with the searchers, so... then we go into EBO4.
Sukiyaki, 3 cost blocker, activate main once per turn, give it to one of your leaders with the type Mono Country, up to 1 rested Dawn. Okay, all right.
Pretty solid for Odin, actually, because you want to have a Dawn under Odin.
Yeah, and a nice little blocker. I mean, it's a once per turn, go for that.
Yeah.
Monkey D. Luffy, red, 4 cost here, Navy type, of course. This is that alternate universe. You may rest 4 of your Dawn. You may play up to 1 Sabo and 4 cost the Ace from your hand with a power of 6,000. So exactly 6,000. Don't know how many that eliminates from there. Is there any broken pieces you can think off the top of your head that are like, ooh, that really is a big enabler?
The only alternative I could see is you could play the Ace from the Whitebeard starter, which will not gain Rush, but it will gain... but it will be just like a guy that's hard to remove.
Absolutely. And on top of that, in there, like the leader ability give plus 1,000 each one of them, or
Plus 2k
2,000?
to Ace, Sabo, and Luffy.
So that could be an 8k, not with Rush, like you said, right?
Yeah.
DK-ish, Merry Christmas. We were just talking about you. Good luck on that deck run. I hope you get all the cards you need. And of course, if you need anything from us, please let us know. I'd love to help you out if possible, especially with us all going out to Vegas here in about 2 months. But good luck. Get the practice in. We're going to go over those tier lists and see what we think is going to be pretty good based on what we've seen so far. But DK, welcome to the chat. Let's keep going.
Yep. Now we have a Sabo.
This one's 6k, so this one is a target on play. You may rest 1 of your Dawn, give it to 1 character, and up to 1 of your Monkey D. Luffy or Park Gusty Ace.
Oh, and Ace?
And Ace. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. So it gets to both. With the base
I thought
power
this
of
only give
6,000
it
each
to 1.
rush. So
Oh,
here
this
you can
card's
get the
actually
rush
crazy.
back.
Oh, yeah. So for 9 Dawn, what you can do is you play the Luffy, tap 4, play this Ace, or play the Sabo, and play either Ace. Give 2 things Rush, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
For an additional Dawn, and then plus 2k off of the leader, so you have 2 8k rushers coming at you.
Nice. That's pretty disgusting. So, I mean, this deck's looking pretty more impressive as the things go along. Of course, Makino, I believe this is probably a searcher, right? On play, go to 1 of your characters with an original power 6,000 plus 2,000 each for each.
During the turn.
Wow, okay.
So just on
It's
play,
just
you have another plus 2k, and it's a 2k
counter. That's good. That's really good.
Yeah, that's quite solid.
Saya says shoe buggy time. We'll see.
The Aces are 5 costs, just so you know.
Yeah, I think it just gets...
It gets the Luffy and the Sabo, but not the Aces.
Yep. That would be funny. That, like, of course, the one that ran on the parade of the Navy would be Buggy. And this alternate universe, Buggy's still evil. Sai says, I stopped the other 2. It's okay. Yep. Habitual dine and dashes. Okay, main. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Sabo, Monkey Luffy, Porcos the Ace from your hand. After this, return the remaining cards to the bottom of the decks. Yep. If you did not add a card to your hand, draw 1 card.
So if you whiff, you still get the
good.
draw. This is actually really interesting.
This is a great fix.
Yeah,
Go
this
ahead.
is a great fix to a lot of searchers, especially events where you don't even get the body. Just being able to, like, still get a draw, so it still replaces itself and you don't lose the card outright.
Right.
This is really good.
Something I'm actually really happy they're introducing to the game, and I hope that they make more consistent with other cards similar to this type. Because I gotta tell, how have you felt like when you need that whiff or you're looking for something and you whiff in that turn, you feel like, oh boy, that almost feels like it's almost gonna be in the game. Obviously, there's ways to recover, but does it not feel like that's just
It does suck.
Yeah, that stifle is enough to say, I just wasted that turn. Oh god, and I'm down a card now, right?
Yeah.
And like I was looking for counter, I was looking for someone to answer, and sometimes when you really need it, it just doesn't come through. Looks like we have some vanillas here.
Yep, we have a Kobe.
All right, so okay, so this is not going to get pluffed, but I like that. I'm pumped. Edward Newgate.
Whitebeard. First, like 10 cost 12k vanilla. I don't know if we've seen that before. Just a 10 cost vanilla big guy.
Well, Monkey D. Luffy, right? The promo we had a long time ago. The 12 cost? Yeah.
In
I think
purple.
did it have a counter? It had.
Yeah, CAD counter.
Sai says whiffing with consistent deck has to be the bottom 10 feelings of all time, right? Florent, what are you saying? It has counter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the 10 cost vanilla, you would have to have counter to make it virtually worth anything. So I'll take that.
A
Dragon 2K? Yeah, boy! Let's go! Get some more 2Ks for my Dragon decks. I love it. Let's go. I am Whitebeard.
Yeah, you could play it in Ace, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just another
That's
body, but I feel like it's kind of... If you wanted more 10, 12 bodies, you would just be playing Taxbeard, and a lot of those decks cut the Taxbeard.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I think Taxbeard is a great one to have, just really limiting your opponent's next turn.
Yeah, but they don't even play it, so honestly...
I think for flavor, this is cute, but I don't think it's definitely like a must-have in the deck.
I guess you are right, Lil Pound Cake. It is for the Emmet. Like, you can play it for the Emmet card in Red Yellow Bonnie, but that's... Okay. You would rather be playing Shanks at that point, right?
So it says, imagine burning a 12k health card to save 1k health from damage, basically, on something, but it could always be the difference in the game. Yeah. It could be. You never know. I mean, honestly, counter in hand is absolutely one of the things we're going to be using as a contingency towards our evaluation of the decks to come here. All right, Dadon. Nice little... Oh, Shanks 2K counter. Nice. Good stats line, too.
Yeah, decent stat line. Just vanilla 2K. Not terrible.
And we're back around.
Yeah.
Then we got some new cards.
These are the last green cards for EBO4.
Might be a crazy troll and ace. I mean, it
Maybe.
could be. It could be. I like that idea on there. I am Whitebeard into vanilla. It's like, you thought. Shirahoshi support, absolutely.
Yep.
Already a very decent deck with the its current capabilities.
Already decent, but these new cards are quite strong.
Yeah, I'd say with a rush character with 7 cost,
So
1k counter. Yeah.
Yeah,
On
8K
play.
power with rush character and on play. Draw a card for each Neptunian type character, which you can put out a lot of. And
Then trash that many cards in your hand.
so just really good cycle.
Very good cycle. Get these things out here. It's really showcasing.
This is EBO4. Actually... Oh, the
Sucks
EBO3
we aren't getting
Shirahoshi.
Yeah.
Oh, the yellow Shirahoshi from EBO3 that is basically just a free heal.
Yeah. We'll see. That's awesome to hear, to be honest. I liked it when it came out, just not enough support. So Billy is right. He did try this deck out when it first came out, and now it's finally getting a little bit of support needed to finally be maybe competitive. We'll see how it plays out.
It will definitely need the EBO3 card, which we're not going to be getting for a bit.
Oh.
There are still more.
Yep, sorry. I tried clicking this and clicked off it.
For Neptunian now.
All right, activate main sub to one of your Dawn cards is active. Then you cannot set Dawn cards as active using a character's effect this turn. All right, so similar to what we did with the Smoker.
Yeah, that's the same effect that 5-cost Smoker from OP10 has.
When attacking, if you have 3 or more Neptunian type characters, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. Ooh, 8 or less, that's pretty strong.
8 or less doesn't hit what you would want it to hit, though. Because it really, you need something to get around Blockbeards. Because, yeah, resting at 8 or less is decent, but you need to get around Blockbeards.
I can finally take the smoke credit on my Shirahoshi deck. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's... I like these kind of cards. They honestly
a good card.
Yeah, add some great value to cards here. All right, Miss Domes. All right, I Peckums, I know, I can see you. But I love this, and I ode to this awesome costume. Your turn, If you have 3 or more Minx type characters, give all your opponent's characters -1 cost. Okay, going back to removal type stuff maybe. On play, if your leader has the Minx type, play up to 1 Minx type character card with a cost of 5 or less from hand. Awesome.
So yeah, it's a bunch of board swarming and cost reduction. Unfortunately, the removal carrot is EBO3, so this is another deck where the support is split between 2 sets, and it's going to be really awkward to play
And try to
without
put them in
both
there.
waves of support.
Sai says he already hates this character, this card, while Beef Patty is,
It is
screaming
quite strong.
carrot supremacy here. Silly Billy says he's no master cat viper, but he wound up being a chill bro. Yeah, he did. He really did. The first impression of him, I was like, oh, we gotta take this guy down. After a while, I was like, dude, he was pretty cool. Because you remember the first time he was on the island with the chicken dude, and you were just like, okay, these are big mom, douches, and then you start seeing the background, you're like, oh, some good character, I like it. Sai says resting 6 and freezing an 8.
Yeah, because of the -1.
Mm-hmm. Leave, bro, for real? What is he talking about?
Beef Patty saying no clue when Lil Pancake was asking how much for the alt Shirahoshi.
Okay. Shark Brick Fist counter, 1 cost here. If one of your fishman type leaders
So
or
give
character
up to 1.
plus 3,000 during this battle, then one of your fishman type characters is active. Cool. So restand and plus 3k is pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's archetype locked Paradise Waterfall with slightly more counter.
And a trigger. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters that costs 4 less.
Yeah,
Can be
terrible.
relevant.
Not a terrible trigger, actually.
Beef Patty says now all we need is a green 10 cost Dolphy, but a Minx card or an anti-removal for Carrot.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, we'll see where that goes. Interesting you're asking for anti-removal because a lot of people have gone away from removal with the existence of Emu, which may change. It's one of my predictions I was going to get into when we get in the tier list here, that removal will probably come back now that some of these other decks are not near as just removal proof as Emu was. Igram from Alabasta. On play, if your leader is Nefertari Vivi, draw 2 cards and trash a card from your hand. Activate main. Once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Give up to 1 Rested Dawn card to your leader or one of your characters. Okay.
Not terrible. The draw 2 trash one is really good cycle. Again, but this is support for a leader we're not going to have yet.
So, definitely stock up on 4 of these. Hold on to them. Lucci Reboot. We'll see. Alabasta card again. You may rest this character and trash 1 card from your hand. Up to one of your Alabasta type characters gains unblockable during this turn. That could be pretty strong. And a 2k.
Yeah.
I like that.
And we're going to get that Chaka Impel, which is going to be with this would be an unblockable double attack.
Silly Billy out there with the support of getting removal again. Yeah, I would like to see it again. I think the unfortunately with that massive power creep from Emu, just that stupid. Oh well, you now have like what 9 or 15? 7 cards. Just so you have 7 cards in your trash.
Which you do by turn 1.
Yeah, and suddenly nothing can be removed anymore. So it basically turns the entire format saying, "I'm cutting all my removal."
But yeah, Beef Patty is right. That this is really solid for blue purple Sanji as just a way to give the 3 cost Sanji unblockable.
Oh, nice, because it is Alabasta. Yeah.
Yeah.
And gets powered up. I like it. We've seen some increased play in our local areas for this deck, and I'm hoping to see it goes
Again,
up.
it's another deck with support that it needs from EBO3. It needs the 5 cost Reiju.
Oh, all right. We'll get there.
No Little Pound Cake. The first one was the event from ST29.
But I do love that we're getting this as a tagline here, making text a lot easier.
Yeah.
I gotta say, as I've been making out some proxies, like you're trying to fill them out on like a little post-it note or something, I do love like abbreviations of things to just skip over elongated text here, right? Like scry 1, look at the top of your deck, put it top to bottom. Scry, good. If you have something that's like this has rush, cool. Like where certain things in some of the other card games, it's like this character comes in as active with this blah blah blah. It's like I would just like rush, got it, cool. You know what I mean? Let me skip the 2 sentences to describe the rule types. On play, place up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost 1 or less than the bottom of its owner's deck, and when attacking, draw a card and trash card.
So Sakazuki support, but not fantastic Sakazuki support.
It is an earlier card that you might likely get at least 1 action of the draw card and trash card to possibly draw 2.
Yeah, but a 4 cost that only bottom decks a 1 cost is kind of hard to get around to actually remove anything good for Sakazuki.
Yeah. and the no counter thing is a little intimidating to me.
Yeah.
You want those no counters to really be game changers. If you're going to put those in there, that's usually the biggest measurement for me. Has to be a game changer. Ice time. That's a clever pun on this one. Main, you may trash one card from your hand if your leader is a Navy type. Up to 2 of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power or less cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn phase. When it trigger, return up to one of your characters that costs 5 or less to your owner's hand. Okay. Alright.
It's alright.
Always like bounce, good tempo. Oh, there was one I missed. A new, I heard the sound of a lady's teardrops falling. If your leader is Sanji, look at the top 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Sanji or event card and add it to your hand. I feel like they've already had something like this in that deck.
Yeah,
didn't
the pudding.
they? Okay.
The pudding searcher.
So now they just have
this
another
is
one?
another event searcher, and Sanji likes having events, so this
True.
is good.
It does have counter. You may trash one card from your hand up to one of your Sanji characters gets plus 4,000. So it has another 4,000k counter type here. It's a little bit less than Gum Gum Giant and the no, what is it? The what is that kick one? The kick.
Concassor.
Yeah, Concassor. Yeah. So access to another 4K counter, pretty strong. And here comes the animal pirate stuff you were talking about earlier. Here, this is going to be on paper at least right now, huge game changer for our meta. The Animal Kingdom is back, people, and we're starting off with Queen. On play, you may trash.
We already had the other cards revealed a while back.
Okay. On play, you may trash one Animal Kingdom Pirates type character card and draw 2 cards. And once per turn, you may rest 2 of your Dawn cards. If your leader has the Animal Kingdom type Pirates, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and rest it. So, activate main once per turn. You can keep ramping.
Yeah, so this means the deck is a lot less reliant on stage than it used to be, which is really good.
And I've always noticed decks that do rely on stage, unfortunately, get pushed out of tier lists because you're kind of high rolling for those stages. So having an extra one here. Ooh, Foxy Pirates finally getting some more support again. Here we go. On top of that, Foxy we revealed a couple weeks ago. On play, Don -1. If you have 3 or more Foxy Pirate type characters, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 6,000 base power or less.
That's alright.
Yeah, good callback too. Love this arc right here. Probably the most influential arcs in the entire anime. If you didn't watch this one, you're missing probably about 90% of the storyline.
I mean, you joke, but now it actually is pretty relevant.
It is. 90% is a little bit high. But yes. So it says there's an event from a new starter deck.
Yeah, he was talking to a little pound cake about that.
Oh, okay. We have another blocker for the Big Mom Pirates and Charlotte Pudding. How much you want to bet this can be used in Sanji? We'll find out. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. If you have 4 or more events in your trash, up to one of your leader type characters gains plus
Yeah, it's a
2,000
Sanji
power.
card.
It's a Sanji card. Knew it! Saw it coming, baby. A mile away, this is a Sanji card. Oh, we got another a killer callback here to his alter ego, Kamazo. Blocker, your turn, once per turn. When a Dawn card on your field is returned to your deck, if your leader has the Kid Pirates type, add up to 1 Dawn from your deck and rest it. All right, so just replacement effect here with blocker. Yeah. And this is, again, once per turn. Pretty strong. And it is your turn, so don't try to do any like shenanigans on your opponent's turn. Anyone got red, purple kid leader? I do, actually. I do.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
You're not getting it, but I have one.
Do you think that one's going to make a comeback for that
No.
one?
This deck is terrible.
I never really thought that deck was much of anything. I mean, we saw red, purple Luffy do the best out of the 3.
No.
For the post, was that version in the deck list? In that, the law? Was it
Was
part
what?
of the 3?
The law?
Yeah.
Yeah, the law was part of those 3 decks.
Okay, it was part of the 3.
Yeah, no, it's the one that's banned.
Yes, because it was too good over in Japan. We
Yeah,
didn't
no.
get much fun. We didn't get that much.
It was the one, yeah, no, the one that did the best was the one that was tier 0.
But we didn't even get to see it.
Yeah, thank God.
It's peak. So it's hard for me to say it was the best deck if we never got to see it. I mean,
It was tier 1 when we still had it, and it got support that it was tier 0. It's one of the strongest decks in the game's history.
and some people still trying to get unbanned for some reason.
It cannot come back, no.
We have another Porsche. On play, if your leader is Foxy type Pirates, look at the top 5 cards for your deck, reveal a Foxy type Pirate card, and place it at the bottom of the deck in any order. Finally, some good search support for Foxy. Yes, Beef Patty Foxy is back.
Also, who else is on this card?
Tony Chopper, so of course I have to get it.
Yep.
The honorary Foxy Buyer card. This is so adorable. Flame Dragon Torch. Another Kaido card. For Emperors, Animal Kingdom Pirates, you may rest 6 of your Dawn cards, and up to 1 of your Kaido cards gains plus 3,000 power during this turn. Then rest of 1 of your opponent's characters. Not bad for 7, kind of, but I'd prefer it on body.
Yeah, but being able to rest a blocker beard is not terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just rests up to 1 of your opponent's characters. That's...
And it is a 4K counter. This is usually just going to be better Blast Breath.
Right? The counter is insane. I just read that. I was like, okay, your leader gains plus 4,000 power.
During the battle, yeah.
That's pretty strong.
This card is actually really solid.
Yeah.
Beef Patty, you are just wrong on this one.
I understand where his head's at because, like, you have those 7-cost rushers that, like, they turn things like Sanji, and then a 9-cost.
There's also now the Kaido that does the same thing, but you're mainly using this for the counter, I will say.
Yeah. I mean, and maybe in
But
a
it
pinch.
is-
Maybe in a pinch.
It is situationally a good card to have.
At Trigger, I would be blown away here. Yeah, that's all the cards. A new doll card. Here we go in the action. This one's a blocker type. And opponent's turn, all of your Navy type characters gain plus 2 costs. Okay.
It's whatever.
At
like
least
a
it's
decent-
more affordable and doesn't cost me to discard a card.
Yeah, it's a decent chump blocker.
Yeah. The other one forced me to have to discard a card.
Also, when are we doing the best of 7?
For us, whenever you... that deck is sitting in the studio every single day. So
I am
whenever you
ready
have it.
whenever you
Yeah.
are. I would like to make some terms for the loss.
Okay.
Whoever
wins, go ahead.
So the winner gets to decide a best of 3 match of any card. The loser has to play a best of 3 match against the winner of a card game of the winner's choosing. Deal?
So a second one? So now I'm just trying to get
any
my hand
card game of the winner's choosing.
Oh my god! So you could throw. If you win, then I would have to go to a Yu-Gi-Oh match with this.
I'm not picking Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll tell you that.
Not picking Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have found something.
Oh god. All right. Deal. You
I'm not gonna win, but
guys, we'll put the stipulation up on and figure this out. So if you guys are not following, we have a best of 7 match between Kobe and Garp. Winner gets to challenge the other person to a game of their choice. Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3. Let me be careful, please. Good news for you. Twitch gave up on its moral high ground and said we don't do gambling, and now they're doing gambling.
Sai,
so,
come to Vegas. Come to Vegas with us.
Right. It's a great opportunity. We're doing Singles Awareness Day. We're celebrating it.
Oh yeah, Riku. I already have this locked and ready.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna tell him yet because he would back out if I told him.
Oh god.
I have found something.
Oh god. All right. Well, we're gonna be looking forward to seeing how this one goes. Stay tuned for some more. That deck, by the way, is always in the studio. The minute you want to play, let's go. And we're gonna have plenty of time this weekend because it's like not a lot happening this weekend.
Yeah.
With the holidays, a lot of people out of town, so we'll have some time to record. Sai says, "I have a PhD stuff, Porter. I wish I could do the PhD in Vegas. What's stopping you from doing the PhD in Vegas? I'll hook you up with 16 PhDs. Now, most of them might be doing things other than that with their career, or at least they're lying to me and telling me that they're chasing the PhD. Some of you might get that joke." But you could get the PhD in Vegas. I'm just telling you. I'll believe it when I see it happens. All right. Yeah, we'll see. I have no visit the colleges. I have to. Oh, yes, visit colleges. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could. I was going to go down another bad route that we're not going to go down about visiting colleges. Because I have met at Brown University, at Harvard University. They were all fantastic performances, by the way. Are you picking up anything I'm putting down yet?
No.
I love this. I love this. Only in Vegas, baby. All right, so let's get back to the card reveals. We got some more. Ooh, Lucci card. Let's get into it.
I have no clue, Sai.
Sai, it's one of those old timely things that you'd have to understand about what's in Vegas, and and what Vegas was really known for. If you know, you know, and if you don't, even better off for you. Let's get this Rob Lucci 4-cost Egghead. Egghead card. Okay. If your leader has a type CP, this character gains plus 2 cost and 1,000 power for every 5 cards in your trash. Another. What is with all of these Jesus purchases coming out here? Non-play, if you may place 1 card from your One of your characters in a trash, draw a card.
So that is on the board specifically. You're trashing a character on board. This is a pretty mediocre card.
Mm-hmm. It's on class level? I think I was reading that right. Let's see. Kaku, 3 cost. Egghead, 2k counter. Once per turn, if your black character with an original cost of 5 or lower would be KO'd by an opponent's effect, you may instead place 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order of your choosing.
And on play mill 2.
Okay.
It's a 2K.
Good callback to that amazing movie came up with on the fly. The next pistol thingy. Finger pistol, another one here. Main, you may trash 2 cards from the top of your deck, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a base cost 5 or less. Why do they keep doing the base?
So this is actively worse than normal finger pistol, by the way. This is just worse finger pistol in 90% of scenarios. Unless it's a 5 cost that increases its cost, this is just worthless.
I'm not a big fan of like the decks that like are working to try and lessen and then have cards with base.
Yeah, it's like this is a deck with cost reduction.
Like, why would you not enable
Lucci doesn't even always play normal finger pistol. Why would they play this?
Yeah, this does not seem like an upgrade in any
No, this is a direct downgrade.
That's unfortunate.
So, literal pack filler, by the way.
Yep. All right, I think we should get into Market Watch. Well, we got 20 minutes. What do you think?
Sure.
All right, I have not checked any of our windows from the last time we did Market Watch. Let's find out what the market's looking like.
What is Hody up to?
Yeah, let's see. Hody Jones, well, last we checked was at 1040. We're gonna hit the refresh button. Let's see where we're at. What are we at? $9! Sanity has returned to the game of One Piece TCG. Hody Jones has successfully returned to under $10. We are in the good timeline yet again, everyone. Health has been returned to the game of OPTCG. Bless the market gods, for they have returned sanity to the marketplace. Not a big fan of that. That makes me think that the shipping's trying to hide the actual price.
Oh.
Oh, no! The shipping is hiding their actual price.
It's 15.
No! I was lied to by throwing. We have gone back into the bad timeline. No! It's gone up to $14. Why? Why, gods, have you forsaken the OPTCG?
Okay, that's a gold leader beef patty. We know that's crazy.
All right, and a Luffy card too, because we know the Crypto Bows only know of one character, Luffy. By the way, if you hear Luffy being thrown around, that's just code word for I'm a scalper. Hody is gonna be meta trust. All right, I'm gonna check it out. But I want to check it out. Purple Luffy Gold Leader.
You have just found Dawn and the SSB.
I hate some of these searches are really hard to get.
Oh yeah, they're calling him Monkey as the main character.
Oh, what? Oh, no. So it says, I thought main character's name was Monkey. Oh, God. No.
What? Low pound kick, why is Red Green Luffy making you sad?
Yeah, what? Is there a new price tag in that thing? Because if you talk about the price going down, that was all expected. It was going to go down for a little bit.
I know, that's the base leader.
Still going.
That's the demo deck one, that's fine.
Okay. Checking through all the Luffys. Because it's expensive? Oh, it went
okay.
expensive now.
Oh, because he's still trying to hunt for the alt art.
Ah. Luffy's going to get harder and harder. Hey, I think you have a copy of this, don't you, little pumpkin?
He does. He does have a copy of this.
I mean, shoot, you could get the complete decked out if you're willing to let go of this thing. Not too many of them. I don't think so
either. It's a
either.
super pre-release starter deck, dude.
He was. It's a memory of him being one of the first to really get into it. So this would be something I
Like,
would
that's
want
a
to get rid
day zero thing. You're keeping that.
of. Like the beta stuff that I got from Gundam. I don't want to get rid of that stuff. I'm hanging on to it.
Yeah,
don't even play
I
with
wish
it.
I got in for beta and Gundam. I just didn't have the money at the time.
Or even better, the Union Arena stuff. Do you still have it? Were you in for that Union Arena?
I still have a couple of things. I still have the AP, but those are like nothing.
Right now. That's what some of these cards were back in the day. You always got to remember, time can sometimes, like, especially with favor and the right kind of like hype train behind it, you'd be surprised where some things can spike. Lepunky says, yeah, but I never got a blue one, so I'll just take a picture and sell it. All right. Buy it back. All right, there you go. Fair enough.
That's the PSA one.
Okay. I was wondering if that was the one from the
No.
anniversary thing. I was like, wow, that's really expensive.
Oh no, the anniversary one is way more expensive than that.
What? I have that still sealed.
It's like $270, dude.
Whoa!
Last time I checked.
Okay.
Oh my god, what?
All right, that ain't real.
Yeah, this
There's
is not
only
real.
one.
They bought out the entire market though.
Yeah, they bought everything out.
Last sold.
Oh, they're
for-
trying. They trying so hard. They trying.
But 200,000? Like, this is obviously a joke listing, but
If someone buys it, someone buys it. It's
if someone
0%.
buys it, if someone buys it, they're a damn rube.
I would never trust this. Look at
Yeah,
this. 0%
0%
rating here. 245 sales. Yeah. And still charging shipping. You dirty human being.
You want
This one
200
still charges shipping.
You want 200 grand and
$1.39.
you still are charging shipping. If someone pays you 200
so
grand,
green.
you're still charging shipping for 200 grand, dude.
What is happening in this universe? Margaret is gone. Where did you get this one again? How
This
did you
was
get
the EBO2 gold leader.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
And it is a sick looking card, but
Agreed. Does that mean the EBO2 stock is going up?
what do you mean?
If they're gonna sell this, like, because you know how singles can sometimes jack up the value of the sealed product.
I mean,
This can't, honestly. It's not the best you're gonna sell this for.
Luffy was already meta at some point.
Yes. What do you mean Purple Luffy's gonna be meta? That's why it's so expensive. Just this is what happens when you can buy out the entire stock. Because I think Wolf was one of the first to jump on saying that he wanted to get all the gold leaders because he knew how very rare these things were that people weren't giving enough credit
Yeah.
to. Like, he was going around, I'll buy them now for what it is. Because these were incredibly rare in a box that already felt horrible to open. You remember those eras?
Oh my god, yeah, the EBO 2 set was not great to open.
You were either out of 10 boxes finally feeling a high, or you were 9 boxes in going, is there anything good in this set? Like,
The old
please.
cards do look very nice.
I'll give credit when they look okay.
And giving foil treatments to the base arts of leaders from the main sets that had really good art that just never had a foil treatment.
So Sai says that's the only reason cards go up, right? It's a sign. Said, I mean, it's not the only reason. Obviously, you got to have demand, supply, demand. Of course, economics 101, guys. So right now there is a perceived demand for Luffy cards, or as the crypto bros like to say, Luffy or Monkey. But there's also like how much is out there. So if you have people with more money than sense, which seems to be a lot of people apparently. Yeah,
More credit card debt than sense at least.
yeah, that too. They might fall for something like this. This being the only listing out there, and if this does sell for that, guess what? That is a new market value.
No one's buying it at that.
I don't think anyone's really going to. I think it's if you got that card, congratulations. Incredibly difficult to pull, but yeah, that's.
But you wanted to check on the anniversary set leader?
Oh
first?
yeah, anniversary set. This isn't it.
No, that's the SP.
Good memory. Wanted poster still going pretty healthy. That's from this set that we're opening today.
No, that's from 9.
Oh, it's 9? Okay. Man. So I remember the time when Zach got in the game, first time ever, reprint run, got this in his pack. He's like, is this any good? And I was like, dude, it's like one of the best cards you could have pulled from the set. And he gave it away for like $60. Bet she's regretting it now. Gear 5. Sorry guys, we're looking for the anniversary. That's not bad. Treasure Cup, of course. So many pages of Luffy. Is this the one from ours?
No, that's from 13.
Yeah, this is in this pack.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. It was up there, the Luffy. It was up here? I miss it?
I don't know.
I don't think I miss it.
Oh, he's talking about a
cost-
different thing.
No, I'm talking about the anniversary box that we got from Bandai Special here.
Yeah.
Here's the serialized actual card.
Yeah, serialized
That makes more
will
sense.
be that one. That not the one from this.
But look at this. This actually makes sense at 35,000.
This card was already like 10K before the scalpers.
Yeah,
So.
but 200,000 for something you could have got out of
Yeah.
the box.
Oh my god.
Ooh, holy crap!
I might need to offload mine.
Holy crap! Shit. What? How many listings? 7? Holy crap! There we go. Okay, we cannot look at this card. Why is it pissing me Patty off? Did you let this go?
I don't think he was ever able to get one. So. Oh my god, dude! This was $90 for the.
Yeah, for the actual.
For the actual English second anniversary set. How much is it sealed? Oh, it's 700.
Okay.
Market price is 700. So
But wasn't that last card just 400 something? So over half of it's just for the 1 liter?
yeah, because it's Luffy.
Okay. Wow. Let's see. Nope. It says the market value. Let's see what the last price was. 800.
800. 800. Wow.
All right, so it's nearly up to $1,000. Wow. You guys could have invested $80 to have $1,000 in return. In how many
Yeah,
days?
it's like I bought it because I was like, I'm gonna double my money when I
Yeah.
buy this.
Yeah, Curly, these are...
I'm glad I bought the 3rd anniversary one.
I gotta tell you guys right now, if you guys aren't, and I'm not sponsored by these guys. Is it .com? No. Hey, girl. I know, girl. You're getting my typing all screwed up.
Why did you have to go into the search bar? The search bar is Google.
That's what I thought. It wasn't coming up.
You typed into the URL.
Oh, it's
you just,
P Bandai. P Bandai. Okay, so if you guys haven't, honestly, got yourself on the mailing list, create an account for this thing, you 100% should. There's a really good page down here that has to deal with the card games. They give you announcements and they let you know when these things come out. You can find out when beta stuff is coming out because you and I are,
no, there's no more beta stuff.
yeah. I think you can still see the old stuff though. Sometimes it lets me
Yeah.
even sold out. Like some of these sets are going for ridiculously good prices, but I often try to keep up with these. Try to keep some money set aside to purchase some of these things. They're $80, $90 investment for these amazing kits. They do go up, especially the right ones. And they're usually just one per person, which is really nice. So the scalpers are not gonna have an easy time of trying to buy these things.
Unless
out.
they have a million bots.
Yeah, right. But if you can get your chance,
We shall see, Beef Patty. We shall see.
3rd anniversary. Oh, you have some? Okay. Yeah.
Well, I will be getting some.
Oh, that's right. When we go up there, yeah.
No, when it gets. No, the 3rd anniversary.
Oh,
set.
when it comes out the mail, because we're still waiting.
Yeah, that's
right.
not till March.
Yeah, you do have to, dude. Your patience with this is extreme. Like we have to.
I mean, we'll see what prices are. We'll see how long I want to hold on to them, but
If you haven't become a member of this thing, I can't recommend it enough. You're gonna get some great deals on some great products. This for $90 back then. Now it's
Yeah.
$1,000. This one costs us $180. Is this the one we're waiting for?
no, that was a 2nd anniversary. We're waiting for the 3rd anniversary.
Feels like this should be at the top. Maybe not. Second. I got this
First. Do they not have it listed anymore?
Well, I mean, it should be because these are all out of stock stuff too, so it should have had it listed here. Hazelnuts, welcome to the chat.
Oh, there it
Good to see
is. 3rd one.
ya. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I remember this one, the orange, because I'm trying to get the dice from this. I want the dice for the studio.
I will give you the dice.
Thank you. Dice for the studio. These things look so good.
Oh yeah, beef patty. I said I'd get you the events.
Wait, this
and I
comes with the
will.
secret Akuma?
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's awesome! I wish I could get more than one. But it means that the price of the card's going to go down a little bit. With this
No,
coming out.
not with these. These don't affect the prices. These are premium cards.
I want to bring some hope to the people, man. You're right, but I want to bring some hope to
Yeah,
the
it's
people.
the Zoro restand and the Sanji draw.
Beef
are
Betty
the
says the last two
last two
cards are the
alts.
Zoro restand. Yeah, and Sanji draw, yeah. Oh yeah, these two right here. Another Kuma. Well, I mean, this is the ones-
OP12, but
yeah.
we're not getting it for quite a while.
Yeah, when is the expected delivery? March?
Yeah, and it's not going to make it any cheaper.
No, unfortunately.
It's a premium product.
Only one per person per account. If they find out you have multiple accounts, they will ban your account. They're very critical at these. I've seen a lot of people get their personal accounts taken down, so be very, very careful. Don't try to bot this stuff. If it happens, I'm sorry it happens, but God, these deck boxes are great.
Yeah, these are like the nice leather ones.
I almost want to open mine.
Did you get one of these?
Yeah, I got one.
Nice.
I just don't open these. They always sit in a box. If I can get two, I get two. But if it's only one, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's why the mat, the mat prize that we get for Christmas, that came from me.
Ah, okay.
Because I ordered two, because anytime I can get two, I will. And then eventually, when we have an appropriate tournament, I like to give it as product, because by the time I'm giving away as a prize, it's worth like $200-300 or like three times its original value. So the price was great. I paid $40 for that mat, I think, 25 or 40, something like that, for that mat. And then you guys got $200 value a prize. That's huge. That's great. As a door prize too, on top of things. You didn't even have to really pay into it. So to me, it's just a really cool, fun thing I like to do when I can. But when I can only buy one, which at the time I could only buy one, I keep that part of my collection. But man, I love the stuff in here. I think I'm gonna go on the market and see if I can get myself some of these deck boxes, because that's two different deck boxes, right?
So one of this is like a storage box, the other is the deck box.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can buy these online, because this stuff looks great, and I think it's very underrated. The sleeves,
Those
Dawn.
are Dawn, yeah.
Is it gonna be 10?
sleeves. Yeah, it's 10 Dawn.
Oh, sweet. These sleeves probably gonna be the ones you're gonna get the oversleeves for.
And those are the dice you want.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything?
Oh, and there's a dragon in it too.
I saw that. I'm gonna try and see if anybody's specking on it, because I want this dragon for my Kobe deck when I eventually start
Kobe?
building Kobe. Sabo. When I start building Sabo. It's for the Sabo deck, right? It's the
Yeah.
one that brings back the 6 cost or less.
Yep.
Yep. So when I eventually get around to building Sabo, this is the one I want to make it with. I like the Dawn. Me too, Curly. Go ahead.
Then why did I trade you the other alt dragon from 12?
I mean, I can trade it back. I didn't
don't.
even know about this one until I don't know if I was thinking
Getting
about
4
it.
of these ones are going to be really hard.
Yeah, right. Beef Patty says, I can't believe they printed that terrible Sabo.
Oh,
This one.
yeah. I mean, it's a fine card. At the time, it was fine.
It's a moment in time. And not all of them are going to be hits, guys. You can't guarantee they're all going to be hits.
Also, this was pre-OP13 when these were revealed, so...
Right. I wonder what the promos for the new Gundam Mini on Premium Bandai?
We don't know what those promos are going to be. I think it's probably just going to be alt arts of cards.
Yeah. I know that you and I locked in for our pickup.
Yeah.
Let's see. Go to the card shop. Come on. What is it doing that? Alright.
Gundam.
Yep. So,
Yeah, these.
is this the new one? Oh, yeah, because it only comes the... Well, no, this
Yeah,
is...
these are just the promos.
The ones that come with promos. Yeah,
Yeah.
we ordered this, didn't you?
I did not order these.
Oh, I got one of each. Because I like the build 'em kits, but these only come with promos. Shin Gundam Assemble Kit. It's pretty cool. We got some great painters in our area.
Yeah, that's what I picked up for the pickup.
This is the one that sold out before I could get to it.
Yeah, I think it did.
Oh, that G-Quarks is awesome! Man, I love these sites. Seriously, guys, if you haven't gotten yourself on a membership, try to put yourself aside. Limited, minimal investment for an almost guaranteed increase in value. Little Pound Cake says, I wonder what the new... sorry, I said that. So still got to finish the Hey Joe's Seed minis. Oh, awesome. And just have the sword one left. Cool. All right, this was the price we had last time. 77 on the refresh. 78.
And not much of a change.
With a nice dude that puts the shipping included. Thank you. Anything over $50 should have its shipping included.
Yeah.
That's my personal philosophy. Unless you want to be... No, all right. I thought we already had it still. The guy that was charging for this. And this one I think we just saw go up. Let's see. This is the original, right? The original Luffy, $8 going slightly up. All right, market's still going insane.
Okay, this is $8 for a common leader, dude.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here. Oh, break. We're gonna take a break, get things set up here. We're gonna get ready for our final bit of today's performance, which is going to be a tier list of every single leader from OP's history. We'll tell you how we're gonna rate them. We'll tell them how we're breaking it down. You guys can fight us in the chat and welcome in any kind of feedback as we try to create a list of essentially some of the best decks throughout the histories of One Piece TCG. And don't forget to comment on YouTube or on Twitch for your chance to win one of these three. This will be the last thing I give away. I'm hoping, beyond hope,
Last thing you're ever giving away? Wow.
that's up today. Please be the $1,500 card. Get your clip buttons ready, and I know I am. Let's get ready for an awesome night. Thanks for being here, guys. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Why can't you just love me? I'm a human too. Can we all just get along? We got so much to lose. I'm so sick of fighting. Can we make a truce? Seems like you forgot. Yeah, I'm a human too. Why you gotta make it so hard for me? I'm just giving it my
Humber Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me.
Order.
And we are here today to bring you the tier list of all the different decks from One Piece all the way up to a set we don't even have possession of yet. We're going to be rating these things on something we'll talk to when we show the screen so I can show you the text and walk over exactly what we mean by which. And we're going to grade them in tiers from S to D. S, of course, being tier 1 or even tier 0 maybe. I don't think we have any tier 0 decks, do we?
I mean, are we talking about band leaders too?
I mean, might as well.
I feel like we should just create a separate tier of just band.
I've just banned.
Because
Because it's so good.
Yeah. Add row above.
Just call it banned.
Yeah.
And the ban list so we can just kind of leave it as it is.
Yeah, it's like they're banned.
Yeah.
I don't think they're really worth talking about.
And moving those up there. We're going to go over every single leader. I can't wait to see you guys' feedback. Of course, you can hit us up on YouTube or on Twitch. Get your chance to win one of these 2 packs or the coveted box topper that we're hoping beyond
Has
hope
big hits.
has a big hit. Let's do it. Let's see it. I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas. Hope you got everything you asked for because I definitely got a lot of things I wanted. And I hope I hope all your packs, if you got any, were all God packs and all had great stuff in it. I know it's not possible, but I just love seeing people pull up the good stuff. And if you have pictures of that, please put it in my Discord. I'd love to see it. I want to get it on fire because I love seeing all those awesome pulls that you guys get. But without further ado, let's do the tier list.
All right, let's get it.
All right, starting off, we're going to go from...
Oh yeah, we have to talk about the criteria.
Oh, that's right. Our criteria, we're going to be rating things on 5 different categories. You have consistency, power, speed, versatility, and counter. Each one of them aiding them a point to help us with the rating. The more the points,
So-
the higher you get. Go ahead.
Personally, one, I would say that these things are also in order of most important to least important.
Important. Okay, yes.
And I would like to clarify some things.
Sure, go ahead.
So power does not mean like how big your guys are. It means how effective is your win condition at actually winning the game.
And versatility, really the available cards to which are available in its color scheme and its theme and
Yeah.
able to play in here. Because versatility is going to be something where the emu cards in themselves are an incredible package to carry in any deck. Emu obviously makes it even stronger, but still the ability to be able to pilot those emu cards and have them within it is a versatility point. So if it is a leader that has a capability while not on itself having the strong presence, I think it should be noted that this is a leader that can house a very powerful card package that has already proven itself to be very OP. The leader's abilities on themselves, fantastic, but it's not the only thing you want to consider when you're looking at leaders. You want to look at what could possibly house what is arguably a very good combo that we've
Alright.
seen within the meta.
Also, I would like to mention what speed means. So, like, it's how fast do you start playing towards your win condition before having setup turns.
Makes sense.
It's so decks that can like do it immediately would get like be really good with speed. Others would be lower on speed, and we see arguably some pretty slow decks right now, but they're still just doing everything else right. So,
I can already see in the chat some people talking about Buggy being S tier.
so we should put Buggy in D tier.
Okay, so let's
D
bring
tier?
Buck up here. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So we'll start
Buggy's
off with
banned.
Buggy. Buggy's banned. It's not a good deck. Should never be talked about. Oh, shit, man. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome to chat. So we'll leave Buggy there to start things off. We'll remember to get to him when we get to him.
Yeah.
For now, we're just going to let everybody sit up there and be like, what? What's going on? We should grab the other band ones while we're at it, though. Well, just to make the decision pool here pretty easy here. Yep. Trafalgar Law. Let's see. Sakazuki's no longer banned. Nami.
Those are the only band leaders.
Yeah. All right. So started off, cleaned up the list here, got all the bands.
Tier
We're
list.
doing
Tier
it-
list time.
Yep, we're going to do a tier list and told you guys the rating scale that's there, of course, to the left of all here, what we're trying to base each one of these leaders on as we determine what in this current meta is still a viable and powerful leader. And this may be something we can use in the future cups that we host at Lifelink Games.
As a way to visualize things.
Like what exactly are we looking for leaders, and what are we going to limit to people playing and doing? All right. So do we start from left to right for the Kozuki Odin?
Yeah.
All right. I personally based on our current material here, I would give this one maybe a C tier at this
No.
point. Go ahead.
So first off, it's getting new support.
Red Green Only feel like is a
B at least.
Okay.
B at least, because we're getting that new 7-cost Kikanojo, which is a very strong card, letting your leader swing twice. And because your leader gets plus 1k every time it swings, it will be a 7k leader on.
Oh wow, another 7k. That's actually kind of necessary for this curtain.
We are doing a
meta
tier
here.
list,
Yep.
little pound cake.
Yep.
And so, yeah, no, the new Kikanojo is a crazy card. We are doing a bit to trigger Psy.
Right. He said it needed to be S tier, so we decided to just make sure that we got it taken care of right away. I'm called the UN. They hate him because they ate him. Says Sai.
But back to Odin.
We will get to Buggy soon, don't worry. He's right, the tier is where he belongs. Okay, continue on.
So Odin, another really strong thing is every Land of Wano card is minimum 1k counter. Yeah, Izo, Banish, Yamato. There's also the
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, what's his name? Forgetting. Oh, the Denjiro, which from OP1. No, not Mountain God.
No.
A Denjiro, which is if you have a Dawn under it on attacking, it's Cavendish.
It is an option. He is right. There is an option to that.
There's also the 6-cost Yamato, which is really good in this deck. And it's a very competent mid-range deck that actually has like some decent matchups into things like Boa.
And has some decent support. But overall here, what do you say it's lacking the most in our top 5 category here?
I would say versatility is pretty low because I would say consistency and versatility because well, it does have quite a bit of searchers. Your searchers are not fantastic, especially seeing as one of them is one of the searchers that needs to tap itself, meaning you can't play it turn 1 going first. So Land of Wano searchers in red and green are not fantastic, and that's part of the problem. And the other problem is the deck does one thing, it does that thing very well, but it only really has that one option.
And when you're really stuck for just one type of win con, if your opponent can actually plan against something like that, honestly tends to make for a bad deck. And so how I felt about the Tony Chopper deck that I think we can go into next because it kind of follows that conversation. What we're
Next to
talking about.
Vegapunk.
Where is Vega? Here we go. While I love the Animal Kingdom and I love everything about it, here's right up here with the same problem, the same color spread here. The issue here, the power of the leader doesn't add enough to it. You got to play a lot of little ground stuff. It is very high rolly, and it does not counter well. If you're going face with this deck, it just pretty much folds. If you ignore the board, this thing can pretty much fold pretty fast.
I mean,
While
I would say it
well.
also struggles into board control because if you run out of gas, you're just done.
You're just done. You're going to empty your hand out with a bunch of characters. Hope that you see a Tony Chopper relies too heavy on the 3-cost Tony Chopper, the 5,000 power one on play and attack gets to search or play out characters for free. But the fact of this is there's just decks that do what Tony Chopper wants to do better with more power and consistency. That would be the Zoro, of course, if we're going to play Zoro, if we will. And I love the deck to death. I think it's a fun as all get out deck, but it lacks significantly in its counter capability, its ability to continually keep the game going and keep your hand out there where you can basically on turn 3, turn 4, empty your entire hand and just become a wet target. F4 life 2 just makes us a very, very hard to win type of deck, given you have an opponent that really understands that if you go face, you just lose. Go ahead.
Okay, so Hannibal, D tier.
It hasn't had any real support in a very, very long time.
There was some stuff in OP11.
That really didn't make much of a difference, though. It
Yeah, and the deck does have some plays. Being able to play Magellan and bounce it back to hand is really good versus decks like Ace and Emu, but other than that, it just doesn't really do anything. It can ramp pretty fast. I think it has the speed, but in terms of like consistency and pretty much any other category, it's pretty lackluster.
All right. Want to talk about Kyros?
Okay, so Kyros is interesting because this deck was terrible until OP14, when now Black Yellow is now a very interesting color combo with the new Thriller Bark package. Because those cards are really strong. Now, yes, you're better playing Black Yellow Moria. You're way better off playing that deck. But Kuros can take advantage of all the Thriller Bark package, and because of that, I don't think I can put it anything and then like
C tier,
like close to the top of C tier.
and just barely getting into B tier here. I can concur with that. All right, yeah, I was exactly going to say the exact same thing. This one, while it's very consistent, has the best searchers in the game.
I would say, while it is consistent, it relies on one card exactly to really see it. So I can't like give it full marks for consistency, but it is quite good in terms of consistency.
Absolutely. What it's trying to do can be done well, but the fact that it relies so heavily on one card in itself kind of like puts it out of the S tier. If you're going to have S tier, you can't be something that, oh, I win when I get stage. Oh, I win when I see this card. You can't always rely on those things, especially in best of one, and especially the way that we keep playing here. Your likelihood of this going through a tournament 5-6 rounds, hitting that consistently all 6 rounds, not very good, especially when you need 2 Charlotte Puddings to really go burr in this type of deck, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know which one you're agreeing with, Sai, but yeah, this one, while it is an incredibly powerful leader, an incredibly powerful deck that it really started renaming the way the meta's been understanding the power level of leaders, it is just too reliant on Charlotte Pudding. You need to see both. When it happens, it's awesome. It's lovely to see. But
Yeah,
you
if
want
you
to
see
see
Sanji Pudding, it is a very strong deck. But if
Yeah.
you don't see Sanji Pudding, it's pretty mediocre.
Yeah, you're just going to get walked all over. Next one, Nefertari, the Russian enabler.
So,
good.
I would say this goes in A tier, like just under Luffy. It is
That's because of
very
the EB
strong.
support.
I haven't actually played with this with the EB support yet, but I don't think it changes all that much. You're still trying to do a lot of the same things. Of you play a lot like of powerful removal cards, and then you just give those like big guys rush. Like yeah, you're sacrificing your leader swing to give something else rush, but like you still have the option of using leader swing on like the old OP4 VP leader. Like this is a very strong leader. And it has like good removal protection. It has a lot it can do, but it also does lack searchers and consistency. And because of that, it can kind of struggle.
Do you think that should put it more towards the B tier? based
No,
on those
because
two
it is still
criteria?
very strong.
Okay. All right.
Like it's consistent enough. Like it is seeing like it's seeing a smattering of play. So it's like lower A tier, but still definitely A tier.
I'm going to take this one and put up my prediction here. Zoro, I think, honestly, should always be in the A tier, and here's my reason. Here's my reasoning here. First, anytime you have a red deck, especially that can have access to all of the Monkey D. Luffy cards you possibly have, which by far are the largest in the red color itself. You guys will see the best Monkey D. Luffy cards, or the Straw Hat Pirate Crew, are in red. This deck has always been one of those,
No, they're in purple.
or mostly in red. If you look overall, and it as a conglomerate, yes, I've seen a lot of the great stuff from purple. Don't get me wrong, I'm not denying that. The best defensive card, yes, purple. But when it comes to some like the best cards that have these quick, like get underneath the player strategy, which is always a viable option of play. Your red deck wins, which is always going to be in the meta. This is always going to be something that can potentially sneak up in any given meta if there are people trying to play around with different combos or different linkages. It's a very Unga Bunga type of rush them down, and with any added new cards that can really enable this plus 1k power difference, it still deserves itself.
It's a solid deck, but A tier is too much because it is outclassed by other red deck win style decks.
Okay.
I am putting this in B tier, under Odin even.
Okay.
I would not put this in A tier. This is a B tier deck.
All right. I personally think that this one is honestly a big daggler in here, right here, because I just feel like this one's always going to see some play. Not to mention with the people who are big fans of Zoro, this is just a really nice.
There's a
easy deck
better
to pick
Zoro
up.
leader though.
Sure. But if they want to pick this one up here and play something that's really easy to learn, this is the best starter, honestly, leader. Especially if you're
I would
just getting
argue
into
Green
it.
Zoro is also a really good starting leader.
And is it a little bit easier with that? Yeah, it had green Zoro on it. Yeah, so now with the starter kit, it is also another way to get into the game. But either way, if you're willing to play either of those types of strategies, because they both have different win conditions, but they also fan favorite. He is the second favorite of all the One Piece characters. I just don't feel like this is ever going anywhere. I feel like it's going to be...
It is going It is going... it's rotating. It's rotating. It's not going to... Okay, bottom of B tier. So this deck got some actually pretty solid support in 14 with all the new Red Supernova stuff, making the deck actually a lot more consistent. But there is one problem with this deck. It's really hard. This is maybe the hardest deck in the game. Red Green Law, because it always needs to have a full board. You always need to be thinking a couple turns ahead with how your lines are gonna fully play out. This is a deck also that has a million different ways to build it, and while the Supernova one is the most streamlined one, I'm not always convinced it's the correct one. It is a deck with near infinite potential, but it's just so hard to put that potential, and it's so hard to realistically quantify what this deck can do at any given moment, that if there was someone who dedicated thousands of hours in this deck, they're probably the scariest player of all time and can probably completely demolish you. But it's you would have to be an absolute savant at this deck to really make it work. But if it works, it goes all the way off.
All right. I guess next up would be the Red-Green Luffy.
Put this in C tier. New consistency options like the Garp Searcher are really nice for this deck, but it's just really slow. 4 Dawn is a really steep cost for what this deck does. Getting 2 swings out of Kid and Killer, so the first swing being a 7k swing, the next swing being a 10k swing, is pretty scary. But at the same time, it is just really expensive for what it does. 4 Dawn is a lot.
Right. Couldn't agree more. And I just feel like there's other versions of this deck in this color spectrum with Luffy, just so much stronger. And we'll eventually get to it when we get to the Open 13.
We got a better version of this deck.
So out of the two, I would probably just play the 13 over this one. It's the 13 is doing so much better with the cards and assets that enable it and enable what it's trying to do. And I don't really feel like they've given anything outside that Kid Killer combo that you were talking about.
I mean, there's Cavendish and stuff, and it can take advantage of some other cards, but it's just not
it's
enough.
not enough to push through. Yeah.
4 Dawn is still so much.
All right, and Green Odin.
So I'm gonna put this deck in
Near bottom of C tier.
Okay.
Because you do have some options. A lot of the new Slash package, it can do some things. It's just very underwhelming.
But given what we just talked about, the green-red Odin here, do you feel like the same cards aren't the same ones going to be powered?
So first off, the Kikinojo and Sugiyaki, which are the new support cards that Green Odin got, are useless in this deck.
Okay.
So the new support's useless in this deck. You mainly want to be going for the Exodia Kinemon combo in Green Odin, and that is a very, very mediocre combo. And the leader effect is fine, but discarding a card to restand 2 Dawn is a lot.
Do you feel like there's any other package in here that can make this leader look good? I mean, is there a weird Minx mix, or is there a weird...
No, because Minx stuff is usually leader locked. It's an interesting leader, but it just does not have enough going for it.
Interesting. Alrighty, and next up, Blue Dolphy. I'll take up my stab on this one. I still think it deserves A tier. This deck, it does what it wants to do very easy. Its limitations to what it can do are very open for what's out there. There have been a lot of support for different 4-cost, 5-cost type of warlords of the 7 Seas here that keep coming out. This deck has consistently shown itself to be arguably one of the most consistent decks out there, mostly because it has cards like Teach that allow you to set up even your hand. There's multiple ways in which to make this leader go off. While it has lost a lot of its power losing to Jinbei, and the reason they banned it in the first place, it is one of the best at going wide, in my opinion.
It is still a quite good deck, but I will say it does get kind of stuffed by decks that can increase the power of their leaders. That is the one thing that it really struggles with, is the second you get 6 or even sometimes 7k leaders out, the deck really struggles into that.
Yeah.
And that's becoming more and more common.
Yeah, absolutely.
So honestly, it's like this would be like I think the very bottom of A.
Okay.
In all honesty, when we're done with this. Okay, we have blue purple Kaido, which very bottom of B. The new Animal Kingdom stuff is crazy, dude. Like, it's insane what this deck can do. And this is one of the more consistent options for Animal Kingdom. It's just you have a very middling leader effect that you're rarely ever going to use. Your leader is practically a vanilla most of the time. And that's a huge detriment.
Absolutely. You want your leader to be doing something. So it's not to say that you couldn't do stuff with this deck with the new purple support that we got from Animal Kingdom, but you look for a leader that can actually virtually use the stuff the best, right?
Yeah.
Any more thoughts?
No.
Right.
Next up, we have a D tier leader.
This man, I wanted it to be good so bad. This came out during the starter decks, one of the 4. I wanted this to be so good. I built this deck.
No, this is not the 4 starter deck.
This isn't 1, 2, 4? No.
No, this is OP1 still.
Oh, okay.
Starter deck 1 Croc will be at the very bottom.
The very, very bottom? Oh.
Yeah, with all the other starter decks.
Okay. All right. I'm mistaken here. Sorry. I was just looking at my deck.
You were going to build a blue deck?
No, back when I was first getting into the game. Like, I when the 4 starters I was looking at originally, and I got here, I was like, I was going to build the Crocodile deck. Well, I had no idea how to play the game yet. And funnily enough, out of the 4 decks that I kept ordering, this one kept coming to me in the Japanese version, and I wasn't reading it properly. So I kept getting the Japanese version of this deck and not the real one. And I was shopping around. It took me forever to get the English version of this for the back wall back there. But by then, I was already in like OP03 before I finally got access to it. And I was like, yeah, he's just not that good. But this is where I actually was going to start originally.
Wow.
When I got into like, this is right when it first came out. And I was like, I was dabbling on the idea of playing the game, trying to find time. But with all the Magic stuff I had going on, I just couldn't find the room.
And now Magic's terrible, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
But it's like the free draw you get off of events with this is okay. There's some support for it. There's just not a lot of blue Baroque Works support, and the purple Baroque Works support is much better in purple yellow Crocodile. It's like Okama My Way is still a crazy card. Okama My Way is just one of the most insane cards ever, but there's also not a lot in blue purple that can take advantage of it like yellow purple can. It's just so like it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah. All right, well, here's another option for the new purple support. Where are we putting this for?
C tier.
C tier. C tier. Still. Lower than
Again,
Kaido.
basically a vanilla. The -1 KO to your opponent's entire board on your turn when you're at 10 Dawn is pretty middling, because with that deck, you are rarely going to stick at 10 Dawn, especially if you're going to like drop a 10 cost Kaido. That will usually set you back pretty heavily. But it's just like, yeah, the effect is fine, but like now it's no longer one of the worst leaders in the game because the support for it is incredible, but it's, in fact, I would even put it at like the very top of C.
Okay. Given its new support from the stuff we got here. Oh, Whitebeard, 6k power, draw the turn every turn. What are we looking
Solid
at?
B tier.
Yeah, agreed.
The free draw every turn, the 6th life, the 6k power. It's been crapped a lot. It doesn't do what it used to be able to do.
And the Whitebeard red hasn't seen a lot of great support.
Yeah, the
for
blue
a very long
Whitebeard
time.
stuff is, honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, it's probably more like bottom of B.
Okay. All right, Garp, your favorite leader.
Top of D.
Okay.
Or like either top of D or bottom of C. I'm gonna say top of D because this deck is terrible, dude.
It's just very hard when you have 2 colors that are two different things.
The colors do like have active anti-synergy. The leader effect is doing a lot of work to make up for it, but the fact that the leader effect is also bizarrely restrictive, only hitting 7 cost or less with the cost reduction, is absurd. I don't understand why they did that, but it's just
Definitely left room for some power creep, that's for sure.
yeah, and there's also not a lot of support because, again, there's the way I build it with Straw Hats, which lacks consistency compared to the Navy build, but is able to take a lot better advantage of the tools that Garp specifically has access to. It's just such a bizarre deck that never really does anything you want it to do.
Okay. And what are we saying about Green Odin?
Or Kinemon.
Not Kinemon, sorry.
right with Odin, they're practically the same deck in all honesty, except Kinemon has actually less tools than Odin. And in fact, because it can't even do like the Exodia Kinemon combo, this is gonna go like D tier.
Okay, that's fair. I can definitely see that. Now this one I'm really actually interested in seeing your opinion on, because this one has been coming in and out of play here. If this is no, it's not the same one. It's not the same one.
What are you
Never
thinking
mind.
of?
That's the Sanji and
In 12? Or Zoro and Sanji.
Zoro and Sanji.
That's gonna be in starter deck, so it's gonna be way down.
Way down here. Okay, down here. All right. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
one.
that's a completely different deck.
Yeah. Never mind.
I think we have yet another D tier. Because, again, this deck wants to spam out vanillas,
Yeah.
which is not a great place to be. It does have some support. I haven't experimented a lot with this deck. Like, there maybe is some room for experimentation, but it's just... The entire concept of the deck is so mediocre that it can't really do anything that's worth a lot.
Okay.
And now, if Low Pound Cake is still in chat, I want his opinion on this next one, because I'm not the most well-versed in Ivankov. I haven't tried out a lot of the new support, but I'm feeling like bottom of C.
C tier. Yeah.
Because the new support is quite strong, and the deck can spam out a lot of bodies. It can do quite a bit. It's just not... Like, being at a low hand count is really rough. Like, it's really rough to be at like such a low hand count.
I'm wondering if you're gonna put this Poison Man in the same place as Honeyball, given that both decks have really suffered from that.
This is worse Hannibal.
Yeah.
So this is like bottom of D currently.
Yeah, Hannibal.
Because like this deck just does nothing. It's whenever a Dawn, like the first time a Dawn is removed on your turn, give the leader plus 1k for the turn, which is okay. It's just
not doing a whole lot, and it's not adding a whole lot of big impact to the field here. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you got a 6k power attacker. That's it.
yeah, it's like arguably one of the most underwhelming leaders in the game. Only saved because like purple is a really good color. Like purple has a lot of really good generic tools, but there are so many better mono purple leaders. This is arguably like one of the worst mono purple leaders.
And this one I've never seen on camera or even tried to get played. Is this
No, this is not D tier. This is C tier.
C tier? Okay.
Yeah.
And where are we putting this? Go ahead.
I'd put it around the same as Ivankov. So what Zephyr can do is it actually does make very good use of Black Maria, as this is like a really bad version of RP Law
Okay.
in a lot of ways. But it is like a solid deck. It can take pretty good advantage of both purple and black as a color combo.
Okay.
And just it has some pretty interesting plays. It's just very underwhelming. Whereas something like D tier are decks that just really struggle.
All right, next up we got Smoker. A lot of Navy support, a lot of stuff. The first black leader really pushing the big Navy support here. I want to put this high C tier in my opinion, but what do you think? Because it's definitely better than Tony Tony Chopper hands down, because it's like a great counter to Tony Tony Chopper. But
I'm saying very bottom of B, like with white.
it does
beard.
have a lot of support,
The starter deck did a lot. That Toshigi from the starter deck is an insane card.
right?
And solely because of that, there was like a time period where this was a consideration over Lucci. Honestly, though, with Sakazuki's unbanning,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as we've evolved, I feel like it's kind of just dropped down a little bit, because it doesn't
I'm gonna
match
put
up
it here.
to the other leaders that do similar things. But I gotta say, the one thing I love about the Smoker is how much support it has. By far, one of the
yeah, generic Black Navy support is quite strong.
there's so many different avenues where he can build this stuff, and I think it's got a lot of versatility and capability. Just honestly, what it does on its own, not enough to compete with today's meta. It just cannot compete with the strategies in today's meta. And on top of that, just gets kind of run over by the decks above it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, Ace. All right, Ocean Man, I'm sorry. Ban him. I'm just kidding. What do we do with this?
So here's the thing with Ace.
All right.
I have no way of understanding what this deck actually is able to be quantified as. I want to put it like C tier, I think.
Okay.
Honestly, it has a lot going for it over Whitebeard, solely because of access to Garp Searcher. But overall, again, we're running into the problem of red Whitebeard pirates being exceptionally mediocre these days. We are no longer in OP3 format where just red anything was tier 0, but as it stands right now, it's just not doing it.
The wrong one? Yeah. All right.
Kuro,
who got, I think, didn't he just get some...
he got like one piece of support that's like a decent bit of field swarming. Yeah, put it with like Ivankov and stuff, I think. It's just another like really mediocre deck that just does not do a whole lot.
Now, this one, honestly, I do want to put up in B tier. This
Yeah,
thing
Arlong is definitely B tier.
Like, I'd honestly put him stronger than Odin.
No,
personally.
no, it's not stronger than Odin. It's
Alright.
strong, it's not that strong. Odin is like bordering on bottom of A tier for me.
Okay. But this one, we almost saw take down the entire championship just a season, given how consistent it can be. There are a lot of cards in here that get underutilized that have some amazing power. And
Yeah,
can
and the new
affect them.
Thriller Barb cards are really strong for a deck like this.
And I think its ability is right up there with Dolphamingo. It just, I feel like the 4-life kind of like puts it down a little bit, and the fact that while it does
It
have some
plays from
great
hand
tools,
instead of top of deck is another problem. Whereas
Absolutely.
Flamingo.
you're getting extra cards versus loss of counter cards. It's still a very, very good deck. Keep your eyes on this thing because I think it can win some certain metas out there, especially if you're caught by surprise by some of the powerful cards within it.
Yeah, it's like how I want to quantify this is like S tiers are going to be the decks that are like dominating tournaments. A tiers are the decks that like can reasonably do well in big tournaments. B tier are decks that like have potential to occasionally do well in big tournaments, but will absolutely be able to take down locals and whatnot.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then C tier are like decks that are like fine to bring to a locals, but you have a lot of better options. And D tier are decks that are just
you
terrible.
should avoid at all costs. And what do we think Vera's going to say about our ranking on Iceberg? Is this current meta tier? Yes, it's all the way up to the current decks that we have out in 14.
Yeah, current meta, like that's going to be any tier list is going to be decks are going to be relative to where they are in the meta.
Yeah. And we are rating up to 14.
Iceberg gets to go in this area of like, I would consider like is one of the most C tier decks of all time. Like it has some decent swarm, but
Can't
doesn't have a lot.
attack. It's trying to do its strategy. Hasn't got a whole lot of support. What is happening?
This
Are you
is
serious?
No, this is.
Oh, it's the other one. That's
Yeah,
the
this
other
is
one.
the bad Luchi.
Okay.
Like this is a leader with a legitimate, just better version.
Okay.
I mean, against the current meta, like just in general and against the current meta, it's all together.
Yeah.
It's like you can't divorce decks from the context of the current meta.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So,
Well,
like-
that's what we're really, what do you compare it on? It's like saying good versus bad. What is good without bad? What is bad without good?
Yeah, it's like you
can't-
have to have a baseline, and we're talking about where things are relative to the baseline.
Yeah. So far, I'm liking it. I haven't had any complaints in the chat except for one, but I think you guys are wrong. You're absolutely wrong. This deserves to be there. But other than that, I haven't had any complaints. So looks like we're doing pretty well. Go ahead with Big Mom here. This one from the start deck? No, it's not. Because start deck's below.
Again, it's the same thing as Kyros of just
Its power's pretty
Blackjack.
strong, though. I mean, it gets access to all the Big Mom cards, which is always going to be something that
10 Linlin,
yeah, very, very strong. I can't see it outside of C. I want to put it above Smoker. Like, it still has access to all the Big
can
Moms.
still
though.
do the Thriller Bark things, which are quite good. Kata goes in B like
tier,
right
yes.
alongside Whitebeard.
Always going to be relevant, always going to be something of a threat.
Yeah, it's, I mean, aside from rotation, yeah. In any format that allows Kata, it'll always just be around as like a competent strategy.
And the access to Big Mom cards, guys, it should not go underrated. This is
We're gonna have a better version of this leader soon, so
Right. thought we already had it up here.
No, yeah, we already talked about the better version.
Oh, so this one's getting some
So this is getting new support. This goes B tier.
B tier. Yeah, this one definitely going to be something you want to be keeping your eyes on. There is quite a bit of the new cards coming out that might get this thing just the oomph it needed to get back in the meta. It has been good before. It is a stally deck and a trolley deck.
It's very annoying.
So do not count this one out in being something you might run into. At least understand how pudding works as best you possibly can. Sorry, sugar. One of the desserts. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you look at that? We have another like C tier, very middling deck with some somewhat interesting options that just can't compete in any way, shape, or form.
We have another non-attack leader. Was this C or D? What do you think?
C, because there is a lot of really strong Dressrosa
So
support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that. I'd put it a little bit above Nefertiti, maybe above Iceberg because of the support. Definitely above these two here.
Yeah.
All right.
And also just one of the best color combos in the game.
Now this one I'm putting B tier personally because
No, that's overrating it.
blue, yellow, good stuff has always been just.
There are better blue, yellow, good stuff decks.
Now there are a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, there are better decks that. No, this goes like not even high C tier, like mid C tier, like above ace.
Okay.
Like there, yeah. I think that's a good spot for that deck.
But blue, yellow, good stuff right now, even more so in the new meta, is getting so strong.
But a lot of the blue, yellow, good stuff is blue, yellow, good stuff that's restricted from this deck.
That's fair. That's fair. Is this a redirect crocodile?
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't technically
A tier.
redirect. No.
A tier.
No.
It's gonna win all the games, guys.
So it is doing well, and I want to put this like upper B tier, like with Odin, as like these are decks that are like just bordering on A tier.
Yeah.
Like these are like
S
the
tier.
very
S tier. As soon as the Robin comes out, you can't win. You can't win the game, guys. I always
No,
I'm
the Robin's bad in this deck, by the way. The Robin's actively bad in this deck because you're only getting the on KO effect off of it. This Sabo is like
Okay.
honestly maybe because it is worse than the OP13 Sabo, but like it just honestly it's better than these. I think like right here.
Okay.
Because while it is like just outright worse than OP13 Sabo, having all the same tools as a deck that we're probably going to be putting like high A tier, maybe like probably like top of A tier, like bordering on S tier, but like very competent deck. This is just like a worse version of like what is a very strong deck.
All right. That's one A tier.
Yeah.
A tier. It is the guys. This is a glass cannon. This deck right here has so much power. So I would give it 7 points in power if I could give it more points of power. This deck is absolutely incredible and will always surprise people in random events and random stuff if they're not prepared for it. If you're playing 3 rounds, I'd even recommend playing this deck because honestly, you can just cheese an event just by having 3 rounds going.
Yeah, Bello
Absolutely fun to
is
play,
like
too.
a very strong deck,
Yeah.
definitely, and there will always be like room for it. So definitely like bottom of A tier is a good
Curly
space.
said he's got PTSD just looking at it. All right, Dolphin,
Rosinante.
that's one gonna power up a little bit, right? With some of the new.
No, all that stuff is purple.
Okay.
I'd put it around here.
No, Queen's better than that deck. Come on, Queen's got that.
I mean, sure. Like it's a solid deck as another thing you could just like bring to a locals. We've had to tear down a local or one of our locals at one point, but like it's fine. It's not fantastic, but it's fine.
This is a former band one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting it like here.
Okay, fair enough. Still has amazing power, amazing strength.
It's just emo. Emo is the one thing that this deck struggles against.
Yeah, if you can get in a meta where the removal is kind of just irrelevant, or now is relevant again, I think that this is the sneaky deck. If
Like-
everyone moves away from emo, like there's no presence of that kind of meta in existence, this one could sneakily take some events. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's in competition with Lucci, but I think that these are like I think that Sakazuki and Lucci are like fairly equal decks in my opinion. We'll put Ploofy
I
up
was gonna say,
here.
Ploofy's always been just phenomenally consistent, phenomenally gross with its power range, and just absolutely the ramping power by far is probably the best represented here.
Insane ramp, like just also the best generic purple leader overall. If you don't like it, because originally this was just a purple good stuff deck,
Right.
but
And
like
now
now
it
it actually
has
has
themes to
a
it.
theme to it.
Yeah. And now agreed. Yes.
Yeah.
A tier, absolutely. Always going to be a threat. Always going to be an annoyance. You're always going to see this in major events. If you're not prepared for the starvation strategy that this can, in the amount of triggers that you just get from here, it's so incredibly infuriating playing against this deck sometimes because you could just get sacked out of life. Ooh, interesting. That's a little high C tier. You think it's that good for C?
I think it's maybe.
What? In B? Go
So
ahead.
red purple is obviously a great color combo.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of great red top end. The film stuff is actually pretty solid, all things considered as well. And just being able to have access to a lot of really strong cards. In all honesty, like there are some really strong cards this deck has access to, and it also has a pretty strong ramp effect on top of everything. I genuinely think that this deck deserves to be B tier.
All right.
I think it's better than green purple Dofi.
Interesting. All right, so next one, I think this one should be pretty easy for the rest of you out there. That's why we use this as a metric measure.
No.
No?
So
That's why we use this as a metric. You wouldn't put this in D tier?
oh, it's in D tier. Don't get me wrong. It's just not the bottom of D tier.
Okay. Like,
It's above Sanji and Lucci and Kinemon.
okay.
Yeah, like
And-
right there.
Like, we use this as a metric for a reason, people.
Like it is a terrible deck. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it has lines. Perona
Do we
B
use the
tier.
hype? Do we use the hype? Yeah, because this one's been doing pretty well in the next meta.
What?
They had a bunch of people talk about the Mihawk stuff and the new support it got from Thriller Bark, and this one was like
And
the
the
top.
Thriller Bark support is yellow, so not actually a lot. I mean, there was some stuff in EV, but like it's a fine deck. I definitely think around B tier. Like, yeah, it's definitely a strong B tier pick around there.
Okay.
Most certainly.
Saya says bringing out 5 characters for 4 Dawn balanced.
What are you talking about? Oh, emo. They're still on emo.
Yeah. Sorry guys, the
We'll
we had
get to
there.
emo. Yamato.
Strong B. This
Yeah,
one,
like right around where you're putting it. I
Yeah.
think.
this one's always gonna be a fan favorite. I'd almost put it up an A. Almost.
Again, it's another deck that gets that access to that new Kikinojo. I don't think it uses it as well as Odin does, because Odin has access to actually being able to use the effect to gain power, whereas realistically, your swings with Yamato are capping out at 8k if you're playing the Kikinojo that turn. But 2 8k double attack swings is still very scary.
Yes.
Like,
It's the original OG Unga Bunga. I think it's still always going to be something that's worth trying to bring and introduce people to the mechanics of the game. I just feel like it's been severely power crept when it comes to brainless decks that can just do things better. than
yeah,
it.
like it does
Yeah.
just hit hard though.
Oh, so balanced when you can remove almost anything, so totally fair. Yamato also struggles a lot with consistency.
Yeah.
It does. And so easy to get bricked and not find anything. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Reiju is another deck I'm gonna put in like high B tier.
Right,
It
'cause
doesn't. It hasn't gotten a lot of support, but the deck can find a lot of things very easily. It's like a very interesting combo deck. It has a lot. I think that the presence of a lot of 6k leaders have really driven this deck out, because it wants to be swinging 5 a lot, or like 7s with Ichiji's, but like especially with the Foxy Pirates engine, you want to be swinging a lot of 5s, and swinging 5s is just not what it used to be.
Yeah. Next one.
But it's still a very scary and competent deck.
Agreed. Absolutely agree. Gecko Moria, I think, is a C tier deck. Because of the banning of Gecko Moria, this thing really hasn't been able to get much of a resurgence
Yeah,
back.
like close to the top of C tier. I'd put it around where Smoker is.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's fair. It still has a lot of great Thriller Bark support, is getting more Thriller Bark support. And yes, it can do some pretty interesting things. I love graveyard decks, guys. I love graveyard decks. But it's just, ever since it lost Gecko Moria, the absolute...
I mean, it has the new 6 cost from PRB, which is kind of the same thing.
It's just not as impactful as the last one. Just absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can talk about this one.
Yeah.
You have more experience with this deck.
Definitely above Tony Chopper. Definitely not much higher than that. This deck does one thing and one thing only, and it really powers up some of the
It's
lower
worse
tier cards.
bellowability.
Yeah,
It's just worse bellow in pretty much every single way.
absolutely. I do like that it's 5 life. I do like that it has this neat ability and enables a very, very powerful package that the Revolutionary Army has in red. It just doesn't even come close to the comparison of how powerful this is. And the cards you have to play to make this thing consistent, just not there. It's not there. And I don't want to put it in D tier because I know it can get wins. I know it can cheese.
It's a lot
cheeseball
better
stuff.
than a lot of the decks in C tier and D tier. So
Yeah, but it's not going to get there.
Okay.
Oh, A tier, right?
yeah,
Or-
absolutely. I would even put it like here.
always going to be relevant when you can stop and attack every single turn.
Honestly,
it's why it's,
like
yeah.
this.
This one, guys, Bonnie always being able to stop.
Honestly, like the top of A tier.
Yeah.
This deck's terrifying, dude.
Stopping that tempo and putting it in your favor and forcing your opponent to have to play your game versus their game.
Bonnie is insanely good as just like this super slow, grindy deck that, like, once it just starts playing a lot of the crazy top end green has access to, is just.
Oh, go ahead, keep going. I'll get to it when you finish your statement.
Yeah.
Don't move on until we get the chat. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
So Rivers, how's it going? We're doing pretty well. We're talking about the tier list here. We're about 15 minutes away for our next break, and then we're going to close things out with our roast session and the pack giveaway.
To piss off Psy and Lil Pound Cake.
Yep.
That is the exact reason. It's to piss off 2 people.
Yep. We're leaving that on the list until we actually get to the leader, to be honest with you. All we're doing for them is we're blessing them with the presence of seeing Buggy on here in yellow 24/7 of this. That we are blessing them. They're just haters.
Okay, Boa.
Boa, it's like sub tier to Dolphy.
Yeah, it's not as good as Dofi. I would put it
almost B tier, right? Is it
like low B tier, like bottom of B tier.
bottom of B tier?
Yeah,
Okay.
like under green purple Dofi.
Green, purple, Dolphy. Okay. So guys, it's the same deck, just not near.
Actually,
as,
there are a couple ways of building Boa. Actually, I think a Straw Hat build is one of the best ones with the 8-cost Snake Man Luffy.
Yeah.
Is really strong for this deck because just being able to draw every time you remove something in a color like blue is quite strong. Like, it has a strong effect, but it's just outclassed by a lot of decks.
Where are we putting Black Yellow Luffy? And the real question is we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
We'll get there. Foxy.
Getting a lot of support. Definitely put it in B tier. I actually think this is a sleeper deck of the century.
It's really close. If that new 8-cost Foxy could rest Blocker Beards, I would think it would be an A tier. But as it currently stands, this is like a very strong deck for a meta that isn't this one.
Yes, and honestly, do not sleep on this deck, guys. I legitimately think that with the new support it's getting, it's going to have some sneaky wins. And if someone can get the consistency right and the numbers right, I honestly think we could possibly move this into A tier. If it does,
It's dependent on the meta. In the current meta we're in, I don't think it's A tier, but I could see it in the future getting upwards of A tier. It's just a very like meta dependent deck.
I would never say S, but I 100% would say that this thing could win some crazy events.
And then Lucci is going right next to Sakazuki. They're
Yep.
very similar decks. It's just if you value access to blue and the free card cycle, or you prefer having the 5 life and access to some of the like stronger Cypher pull cards that Lucci has access to, like Spandine.
All right, next one, Vegapunk.
A tier.
Yes, agreed.
Especially with a lot of the like the OP13 support.
I don't think
that
you
new
guys
9-cost
understand how
money.
crazy this is.
No.
With Rayquaza help and good.
Yeah, there's a lot that Vegapunk can do.
It just seems in almost every set it's getting more and more support. You keep seeing more yellow egghead stuff. While it might not directly say I'm supporting this deck, it's opening up the possibilities for this deck. It already
Honestly, I'm
has
putting
a
it
very
over the
consistent.
removal duo.
Yeah,
Like, this is a really strong deck.
because then it can't play him.
Oh, you're
What?
talking about Buggy
Buggy
being
is-
banned.
Oh, banned. Yeah, no, guys, he's banned. Just get over it. Now this one's crazy because this one went up then down then up, like, and it now Ace is just the better Marco.
Yeah, I still think this is B tier.
Okay.
Because it can do a lot of the same things Ace can do. You would probably play a more control-y removal heavy build with Marco. It would be the Divergence and removal just not being very good in this format. But like because it's just a different Ace. It's just a different Ace is where it's at. And while it's not as good as Ace is still Ace. Like it still is red blue Whitebeard Pirates, which is an insane color combo and archetype combo. And this deck still has a lot of potential.
Agreed. Carrot, the one getting a lot
A
of...
tier.
Yeah. And where are we putting this thing up here?
Next to Vegapunk, I think is good. I think it's probably going to be around there. Carrot is very strong.
This
It has a
one,
lot of fantastic options right now.
I would honestly say that like this one has the potential. Has the potential.
We have to see how it gets when we have all the waves of support, but because of the fractured support waves,
Yeah.
I just can't put it higher than A tier.
Agreed. Yeah. But I would honestly, if I was you guys, be like looking at this thing.
Yeah, Carrot is a very scary deck right now. King.
This one's got a lot of the new Animal Kingdom support. Go ahead. I'm just dropping this for him. Just dropping this for him. Go ahead. Pick it up.
It's definitely better than this.
I don't want people thinking like I was dropping.
I think it's going to be Marco.
Okay. All right.
Like around Marco.
Even with the Animal Kingdom support, like, do you feel like it kind of pushes up a little bit?
So I'm saving the A tier for Kaido. For SD for Kaido.
Sure.
And so
Because you think that's the best with that support.
yes,
That makes sense.
I would even move this one down a bit because this is way better than this. But this is still the like having access to black and more consistency and a effect that actually does something. This will definitely. I haven't experimented with Purple Black King yet as much to see what that build does, but it's still very strong. It's still very like just. In general, from what I know of the new Animal Kingdom support,
Yeah.
it's definitely up there.
I said we go through 5 more leaders and we're going to take a quick break because that should put us up, to just about even here to finishing off with all the starter deck stuff. I think we should do starter before we get into 13 and up. What do you think?
Okay, but we're not even close to 13 right now. We're still on 8.
Sure. I'm saying 5 more here for the next, before commercial break real quick. 6 more. 6 more here for our next commercial break.
Yeah.
Then we get, right before we get to the 13, I say we do starters, and then we tail end it with all the new stuff. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go 6 more leaders. Pudding. Another one that has great access to the Big Mom cards.
It's definitely better than Katakuri. I would put it around the same thing as Kaido. Or not Kaido, King. I think it's around that level of...
Well, you're
very
ramping to
strong.
get those powerful Big Mom cards, right?
Yeah, and those Big Mom cards are very powerful.
Right. Another consistent deck that just needs more cards and answers. This one's almost
Put it
always
around
gonna be
Yamato.
tier. Yep. I feel like this one's always been trying to find its namesake to push up, and all it's missing is really massive consistency and powerhouse combos to go with it. It does what it does well. It just doesn't have the great finisher. What do you think?
I know it has a fantastic finisher in Tenkosta now. It just doesn't have a lot of great names to play. It struggles with names, but other than that, it is quite strong. Shanks, also putting in B tier, probably around like here.
Okay.
It just struggles with consistency. It feels like there are better options, and like if you whiff your curve, you're really punished. But it does still just have some really strong tools. Ben Beckman is still a crazy strong card. Tenko's Shanks is a really strong card. So while having access to a lot of really strong tools, the lack of consistency just really hampers that deck.
Makes sense. Ooh, Lim.
Lim is A tier.
Yeah. Lim has been absolutely dominant in a lot of what the current meta we've been seeing. I'm hesitant to go against Carrot because of what we know is coming.
Yeah.
But it's still very, very, like, sometimes you can see it up there in the right meta. Yeah. The Cam special, indeed. You would be a professional in this one.
PB Luffy, so Peanut Butter Luffy. Honestly, it's just a worse green purple Luffy in most scenarios.
Okay.
So I think right about there is good.
All right. Don't disagree with you there. I think it has a lot of great answers to the same stuff, but it fails the same problem, and it's just worse, guys. It's just
Yeah,
worse.
it just doesn't have the same power level as green purple Luffy.
All right, this for Captain Literal, who's not in the chat. Put that up there.
Nah.
Do you think Captain Little will come in the chat later and ask what's going on? Like, we could leave it up there just for a little bit and then wait for Captain Little to be like, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
All right. Because if he comes back from this and he sees this, he's going to flip. Guys, we're doing it.
No, put it in D tier.
Oh, God. Why? That hurts me.
Why does that
Hurts
hurt
the
you?
soul. Because I think it's a decent deck.
No, I know, but if we're really trying to
Oh,
troll
God.
him, we put it in D tier.
We have to remember to fix this, though.
No, okay.
have-
So because of that, we're just gonna rate this.
Okay. I don't want to leave it down there because then he's going to be upset.
It's another like solid B tier deck.
And
Probably
purple
around
yellow is
like,
always a great combo of colors here.
I'd say around here is
It's
a good
fair.
spot for that deck. Mm-hmm. Like it's a very strong deck. There are some very funny builds of the deck. Like it's competent. It's a very competent deck, and that's what B tier decks are. Is like these are very competent decks. Honestly, I think this is too high. I think that it needs to be like here.
Okay. That's fair.
For that, I'm just like looking at all the new toys that a lot of these decks have access to, and it's like, yeah, this deck's not up there.
No, not in this current meta. Let me
Teach.
see. That's it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That's the 6. So we're going to come back here. We're going to get all the way to Koala. And then we're going to go down to the starter decks, finish off the next two, 13 and 14.
Are we gonna do promos in starter decks, or are we just gonna do
Promos and
starter?
start decks. Yeah. And we'll close this thing out with our 5-minute row session. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break here, get something to hydrate, get ready. Hope you guys are all having a great Christmas. I hope you're all having a good time today. And don't forget, we have awesome stuff to give away. So after we finish off this tier list and send this out to Lifelink Games to hopefully build up some different tournaments from the structure here and see how we want to build certain things going forward. We'll see. But I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you have anything that you guys want to fight about it, answer in the comments down below.
Yeah, give us the interactions.
Right? And if you're seeing this on YouTube later, comment. Fight me in the chat. I don't care. I'm all about having fun, guys. I love having debates about this stuff. Let's get into it. But stay tuned. We got a little bit more content coming your way. We'll be right back.
Count to 3 or to 10. If it's space you need, then okay. If it's cool, maybe I should leave. I can leave. Why can't you just love me? I'm a human too. Can we all just get along? We got so much to lose. I'm so sick of fighting. Can we make a truce? Seems like you forgot. Yeah, I'm a human too. I'm a human too. Hey, I'm a human too. You didn't even point. Yeah, you just got to shoot and you tired of the loot. Well, maybe we should coop then. I've been so sick and tired of sitting pretty on the side. You always abusing when I'm just here for the ride. I'm here for the ride. Why can't you just love me? I'm a human too. Can we all just get along? We got so much to lose. I'm so sick of fighting. Can we make a truce? Seems like you forgot. Yeah, I'm a human too. I'm a human too. Hey, I'm a human too.
I don't know what it is about you, but you got me feeling some kind of way. I'm gonna dive right in, I don't care. Give me the word, tell me what do you say. I think I know what I want. Come on and vibe with me. Don't let it go, I just want you to stay. I think I know what I mean. Come on, get lost with me. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. I don't know what it is about you, but I'm living for every word that you say. You're the fire in my eyes, you're my ecstasy, and I'm not gonna keep my feelings at bay. I think I know what I want, come on and vibe with me. Don't let it go, I just want you to stay. I think I know what I need, come on, get lost with me. Don't let it go. Let's go. My history is old news, baby. You're the one I need. We can take it slow, baby. I'm happy going at your speed. What can I do to make you see me in a perfect night? Need you to see it. Need you to be with me tonight.
Everybody's watching. Now it's time to show them. Losing's not an option. So I'm locked and loaded. You see them colors, right? Boy, that's family pride. And when it's all said and done, we'll hang that banner high. I am to the ceiling, legends in the building. I'm the hero in the villain, depending on how you spin it. Taking out the competition, I enjoy the feeling. Yeah, I came here on the mission, nothing stopping me from getting it. I'm going for the gold, going for the gold. Nothing less than number one, I'm laser focused in my zone. Yeah, do it for my city, yeah, I'm rapping for the whole team. Reach the highest level, all striving for that one thing. Raise up, raise up, raise up, raise, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise. Going bigger, going home, yeah, going for the gold. I'll give everything that I have in this moment. I'll give the best of me and show I am the strongest. I never failed a dream, it's just how bad you want it. We bout to wreck the scene, good luck to my opponent. I'm a beast, a machine, I'm a monster. Bring the heat like the steam from a sauna. Off the leash, me and my team, we bring the drama. legends in the building. I'm the hero and the villain, depending on how you spin it. Taking out the competition, I enjoy the feeling. Yeah, I came here on a mission, nothing stopping me from getting it. I'm going for the gold, going for the gold. Nothing less than number one, I'm laser focused in my zone. Yeah, I do it for my city, yeah, I'm rapping for the whole team. Reach the highest level, all striving for that one thing. Raise up, raise up, raise up, raise, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise, raise up, raise up, raise up, raise. Going bigger, going home, yeah, going for the gold.
And welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D, with me.
Porter.
And we're here to finish up the last bit of this tier list. Guys, we're going to be using this thing to build future tournaments and future tournament constructions. We're going to be referencing this in every new release of new meta cards and referencing back to this to say, hey, this one's creeped up, this one's kind of fallen off. And we're going to keep using this kind of a baseline. If you guys have any comments out there, please comment down below for your chance to see what are your takes on some of these. What are your arguments about it? I'd love to hear your feedback. What are your guys' takes on it? I know you guys got your fan favorites. I love what you're trying to say here. We're trying to baseline based on what we see in the meta, what we're seeing in our locals, and what we see from Eggman and those statistics, and really taking that influence onto our decision making. Obviously, you've seen what we use for the total ranking here, the consistency, the legitimate,
Consistency, power, speed, versatility, and counter.
Thank you. Yes, using those as our strong metrics to determine what our overall determining factors, but also what is it working within the current meta itself. This is going to be that little bit before we give away the last few packs for this Christmas. Stay tuned. We got some great stuff to give away at the end of the stream. I can't wait. I'm hoping for another hit. Only one hit so far. Hoping it's a $1,500 one. If it is, you've probably seen all my viral clips out there going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, finally!
If you're doing that, you probably shouldn't be shaking it.
I know, right? Finally,
Nah, we're gonna fold it before. We're gonna fold this pack before we open it.
Right?
Really make it painful if we open the 1500.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy, I have an idea of the next championship I think would be pretty cool. Change it up a bit. All right. Whoever's, I'm always accepting those kind of things. Send me a DM. You got my phone number, so you can just hit me up on a text message or something. But do that, please hit me up. I'd love to hear you guys' ideas. We're always trying to change up things for the championship series, make them better for you guys at home, and also everyone here at the locals. We've given some great prize support. I think we've grown into a great direction. But I think I want to keep it going up there. Happy Frieza Day. Is it Frieza's birthday?
I have no clue. I know that last night was Chopper's birthday.
I know. We had a great time. Actually, speaking of, can I just have you talk to the chat for just 2 seconds while I go check out my awesome Christmas present?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is Jimmy D doing? How has everyone been?
All right, so green, yellow, law, D tier.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
I will be rigging these tournaments so that I can. Mayhaps I'll make sure these tournaments are rigged for my pleasure.
Frieza Day takes place over Christmas and DBZ abridged. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. All right, thank you, Optimus Prime. Appreciate the reminder. All right, guys, I want to showcase one of the really cool presents my brother got me. This is quite possibly this means a lot to me. I love this. So a little story behind it. We had one of the artists behind me, Uglow, who drew a really cool picture of me back when I was trying to do the Union Arena Man. It's not up there. The original, let's see, is it? I had it trying to tape it in there. What do I do with it? Uglow's picture is here. Okay. So, first Halloween at Lifelink Games, we were doing a Halloween special. I've come up with my own character. It's called Union Arena Man. I dress up
I thought it was something else. I wasn't Union Arena Man.
We kind of evolved to. It's because Union Arena has been taken off. At the time, it was just Anime Man. I was like, I'm Anime Man. I'm all the animes because I love anime. I don't know if you guys picking up anything and for my shirts and Like literally everything I
What,
wear.
you're telling me this man likes anime?
What? I don't know, guys. It seems like a stretch to me for someone who likes anime.
With all the mouse pads and stuff.
That's the stuff they can't even see, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. If you take away the good cards, will become a D tier. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
That's any
You
deck.
could say that for anything.
So I showed up here. Uglo, the guy that did the commission art over there behind me for Vincent, or Victor, Vincent. God, it's a Final Fantasy character, but he did that behind me. He drew this as one of my favorite pictures out here. Got a coffee stain on accident, but he drew this of me.
That is really cool looking.
Right? And this was me in the store. I actually went on live with this costume out here. I have been making it.
He doesn't look
Adding.
anywhere near as cool as this picture makes it seem like.
But he drew this thing and said, hey, on the spot too. I didn't ask him, didn't prompt him. I love this thing so much that I said, I want to make this part of my character. I want to start doing more with this art. So I've been working with my artist, Midnight, and she's been doing some stuff with it. But then my brother commissioned a guy overseas who's part of his little game that he plays for his campaign. And the guy did the commission art, saw this, and improved it to something I can now frame and colorized.
Oh, that's sick.
Right? In theme with the channel, ended up colorizing it, adding to it, taking the static character, obviously Tony Chopper over here, looking awesome, just jumping into the picture with this thing. Is absolutely, I'm gonna have this thing framed behind me eventually with the new studio setup, because we're gonna be fixing things up here. This absolute masterpiece with some amazing stickers, by the way. This guy does some great work. But this is his normal art style that he normally works with, and he does some stuff overseas for his art style and sells his own stuff. But he ended up doing this for me, and I'm gonna get this thing framed. This is absolutely wonderful. It's the character I dress up for every single Halloween. You guys will see added things as I keep growing my different cosplays that I've tried out throughout the years. But yeah, this is it. As Uni Arena Man, this is a little character that I plan on doing some more animation with to improve the channel with here in the future as I work with my artists as we try to do some really cool stuff. I've got ideas for intros and outros and things to really make things splash with this particular character in mind. All started with Uglo and has grown ever so better throughout the days. I love the local artists here. This thing is just fantastic. Thank you so much for my brother for asking for this commission art. The artist, is his name on here? Can I read it?
You're a card game player, right? I have low hopes with that.
And Geas Steraps. Oh my gosh. I hope I didn't say that right. It sounds like something I do in the bedroom. Steraps. It looks close. He looks close. All right. But yeah, we will be doing some stuff with this art. Awesome Christmas present. And of course, we're celebrating with Tony Chopper yesterday during the Christmas Eve special. So, I digress. Let's get into the finalize the tier list. And of course, don't forget, like Optimus and everybody else, keep commenting, guys, because we got 3 awesome packs to give away. Only 1 hit for the community box so far from these. This could be $1,500. Could be. I'm hoping. Trust me, I wanted nothing more than to have a $1,000 card to give away in this channel and make that go viral. Let's hope. Maybe tonight's the night.
Okay. Next up, we have Blackbeard, and this is probably still an A tier.
Yeah. I still think it has a very unique ability, making everything basically lose all of its abilities. Will always have a placeholder in the right meta. If you have something that is heavy on the on plays, heavy on its ability to do that, if that decides to start taking over an S tier, Blackbeard is going to be an easy answer for it. Yeah. Which is what I like about this A tier. It's like they're not necessarily dominant right now, but it's not to say that certain decks could jump into S tier and you'd be like, "Whoa, I'm here."
Still, these are all decks that usually have, with the exception of Vivi and Vegapunk, at some point all of these other decks have been put at S tier, would be put at S tier at some point, with the exceptions of Vivi and Vegapunk. And Carrot and Limb.
Yep. Papa Squizzar, I didn't want to interrupt his flow up here. I have put up a little scrolling text line here to help you, but hit an exclamation point join just lets me know you want to be a part of it. And if you do, you're probably gonna have to join my Discord because I send these out for free and I have to get your information.
All
there you
part
go.
of his master plan.
Right.
Smoker.
Definitely B tier.
High B tier
Because
or
it-
low A tier.
Yeah, the only problem with this is the same as Green Purple Luffy, but even worse, because it relies so heavy on having Smoker out there, and then some other certain cards to keep it protected. When it goes off, it goes off.
Yeah, it's a very strong deck, but I think where it is right now is
It just
pretty solid.
there's not a lot of searchers, not a lot of things to make this consistent, and it is too reliant on having Smoker on the field. So, Papa says, you got a link for Discord? I found it. Okay, good. Yep. Should be down below within the Discord. Or in the channel
So,
details.
I am legally obligated to do this.
S tier. Just for Wolf.
Thank you. You're welcome, Wolf. Okay,
There you go.
now
It touched the S tier.
Probably around here-ish.
It's another one of those decks. It's like
If
you
it sees
get-
Monet, it
it's
goes
great.
off and is crazy. If it doesn't see Monet, it'll really struggle.
And Monet has so much more removal answers than the rest of the cards. Like, there's so many things you can do against Monet that other decks can do.
Well, no, because Monet is going to always be back in your hand. You bounce Monet with Leader Effect. It's never going to stay on the board.
Fair, but that's I'm with you. To me, I've just seen
Of course, then it's susceptible to putting.
there are other ways that you can deal with with that card, and it is again too reliant on other cards. When you have reliance on stages, reliance on particular for smoker, like we just talked about, when you're trying too heavy to rely on one single card, even at 4 of in your deck, you're not always going to see it, and your opponent knows that they need to remove it. And if they get the answer, then you just lose. And I hate having that kind of like an open knowledge to the rest of the meta. Sai says, pudding is Caesar's worst nightmare. Yeah, it is. Oh, sugar. Where are we putting sugar?
I want to say, like, solid B tier. It has a lot of strong options. Again, red, purple. Having a lot of, like, red has some really strong top end, and being able to ramp to that top end super quick. And as well as, like, purple also known for its exceptionally strong top end, especially after 14 when we're getting that 10 cost Dofi.
Most no, it is not only is it the most broken devil fruit, but this is the most tragic and horrifying.
Yeah, no, the implication, like, okay, horrifying, I would also say the jacket fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Because you become a parasite where whoever wears you immediately take control of and like assume all their body and controls. You become a parasite. Like it's been like for horrifying, I would say the jacket fruit because you become a living parasite.
Personally, the trauma of all of my friends and family will not ignore.
I mean,
will
yeah,
not
this
know
is
me.
also horrifying.
They completely forget you. Your only job is subservience. You're always trying to like you have to bring joy to the people that you know you want to bring joy to, but they can't ever remember who you are. That is a living nightmare. Like, it's one thing to pass away, and it's an unfortunate thing, and you have to leave behind your loved ones. To imagine being there with your loved ones and forced to be their form of enjoyment, but knowing that you can never be more than that, even though these are the people you brought in the world. That's terrifying. Papa says, a lot of trust required to the jacket fruit, because they have to choose to put you on. That's true, yeah. Oh, and it's cursed, yeah.
Okay, and next is Usopp.
Where are we putting him?
I would say another like solid B tier deck.
It's slightly better than Rebecca, which is why Rebecca's a tier below, because it does have the same type of support. However, is more consistent with what it's trying to do and has a lot of great.
Again, this was like a top tier deck at one point.
Go D Usopp, or God D Usopp, or go D. I get it. That's clever.
Piss Kid.
See, he's in and out of B and A. Like, he bounces between the two constantly.
I think I'm overrating Odin, honestly. I'll be honest. I think I'm overrating this deck slightly. I think it's probably more around like here.
Okay, that's fair. I like the after analysis when we get some stuff. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Decibel Streams. Don't forget to hit exclamation point join.
This, like top of it. B.
We got ourselves a great giveaway at the end there, but go ahead. What you were saying about
Piss Kid.
Piss Kid. This one keeps bouncing between A and B, guys. I think it's got potential. It doesn't have all the support it needs, and it has a very, very powerful ability. Hey, low-class warrior Cal Getta, welcome to the chat. Don't forget to exclamation point join, guys.
We're one follower away from our goal.
2. All right, cool. Thanks for the follows, but seriously, if you want the packs, there's $1,500 potential in line at the end of the stream.
Sai says it's 2K now.
Is it 2K now? Oh my god. Okay. It's potential. Doesn't mean it's going to be there. Papa, thank you so much for the follow. I love this. Thanks for the strain. Is that enough? Did we get there?
Hasn't updated.
It hasn't updated yet. I think we should be there.
I mean,
Where's
that's-
the... Get up there. Lowest listing is 2K. Oh my gosh. Please be the night that we give away a 2K card. Please.
Okay, Kobe.
What? No. No. He counters so much of the stuff that's out there. He's not that low.
I know.
So-
I'm trolling. Maybe
see,
like
better-
low B.
He's definitely better than Sabo on the protection.
I would argue because Sabo has access to the rev stuff.
Oh, that's not. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
It's like just because Sabo's card pool is better and it actually synergizes. That's the problem with Kobe. Is like it had like the Navy archetype and the Sword archetype have active anti-synergy, despite the fact that you have to play both for the deck. I think you are underrating. No, put that.
Right. You think? All right. I just,
No, it's above Usopp.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta say that honestly, this anti-removal, this thing has been absolutely outstanding against certain metas. It's always one of those ones that can sneakily come up in the right meta and do really well.
But there are better anti-removal decks now.
Yeah. Oh, tremendously better than this one. And it lacks a lot of cards it needs for support here, which is why we can't comfortably even put it up here. While it does its own unique thing, it has its own unique type of dealing with the board constantly. It's just too narrow.
If your removal can be countered out of, it's really rough.
Exactly. It's just about it, guys. If it goes against a removal deck, woo! And if it doesn't, it does a good job of controlling the board. And
Occasionally against some things, but a lot of the time it just is like one of the most lackluster decks of all time.
right. Ooh, the new Jimbei.
No,
closer to the new picture. Good.
Like C tier.
Okay.
It just lacks a lot of options.
Even with some of the new stuff that's been given to Shirahoshi.
I mean, that's Shirahoshi stuff. We'll talk about that.
Sure. Yeah. I just it's weaker. I don't, it's sad that it's weaker than Arlong, but
I would not say Shirahoshi's weaker than Arlong.
no, Jimbei.
Oh,
We're talking
Jimbei,
about
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Shirahoshi probably is a bit weaker than Arlong.
We still have some great support. All right, let's talk about Shirahoshi.
So the new support's really good, and it does a lot of just giving it. But again, we're in the like fractured support zone.
With the new support from 14, Kuro will be go up in power. He could be higher C, lower B, and the new Kuro Shanks help a ton. You think so?
They're very good cards. I think I'm fine with where it is.
Okay.
Shirahoshi.
I can see where you're coming from, though.
I
No.
would put around like here.
Okay. Definitely lower than Arlong, but definitely so much good support here. It's just missing. I don't even know what it is. It's missing that.
It's missing.
Defining-
It's missing a leader swing.
No, okay, that's fair. All right, though this one closer to S tier, but not
Like
quite S tier.
top of A. Yeah.
Yeah, this one super incredibly good. I just missed you. Put Trafalgar Law up there. What are you? He's good. He's part of our channel. This guy might as well be our effing mascot because how many videos we've done of him.
Yeah.
But he's not S
You didn't
tier.
notice that we didn't talk. You didn't
No.
notice that we didn't talk about it.
I just like
I just
saw
put
that.
this up there. No, this is like around.
I definitely put him in A tier, guys. It is a big brain deck. It has been shown to have.
If you
a lot
know
of
how to
great
play
matchups.
this deck, it is
Yeah.
crazy strong.
Size says crazy work, not bias at all. I definitely would keep him in the A tier list. A lot of sleeping on this deck. It has incredible lines that are very, very, very consistent. And when you can on turn 2 consistently get out that I don't know, like 80
Cavendish?
percentile,
I don't
It-
know the exact math for.
it's pretty strong. It's pretty high. But you can get Cavendish out on turn 2. The board's going nuts, guys. And you have so much protection for it and so much. It does what it wants to do so well. And it has 3 different lines in which to win, which make it so versatile that it's definitely worth having on there. It just doesn't have the power of the Unga Bunga that it has at the
And
top.
honestly, with things as they currently are, I would put it actually like lower S tier or lower A tier.
But what are we saying about blue purple? I know we just kind of like breathed over it with that promo with.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it getting kind of up there to S tier?
It's definitely like top, like tippy top of A tier.
Okay.
I think S tier I'm gonna reserve for certain decks that this is just like just a bit under. Like this and Bonnie are like
Constantly
incredible
looking, jumping up
decks.
there.
Yeah.
Something we would definitely recommend to a big tournament if you were trying something. Not to say that it is an S tier capable. It's just not there compared to the rest. Go ahead. Oh,
so
yeah. Some of the best blue yellow good stuff.
blue yellow Nami, if once EVO3 comes out, is going to be here. Mm-hmm. I would say. Before that, it's like here. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna just do the EVO3 support, even though we're not gonna have it till February.
Sure.
Because we have like the results of this deck with the support that it needs. Once it gets the support, it is like up here as a very, very powerful deck. It's already still a very competent deck as it currently stands, but once it gets the right support, it'll be like a very powerful deck worth considering.
Couldn't agree more. Ooh, purple Katakuri.
I think like probably around
Interesting.
here.
Now, Charlotte Lindland's decks are just the big mom stuff. Really good in yellow mostly. Purple still
Purple
very
stuff
good.
is fine for the most part. The main thing, like, this deck would have been like a mid to low C tier before we got the
Pudding support.
pudding from PRB. But that deck pushes it up to like a solid, like, lower B tier.
Absolutely. I mean, not near as good as the yellow stuff that you can play in the Charlotte Pudding, which is why it's kind of down here. Similar power levels and similar capabilities. Just this one has access to so much higher power that it kind of pushes this one down.
Yeah.
But it's still quite good. Not up here, but it's still quite good. Rayleigh. I gotta put this in B tier. I'm sorry.
B
This
tier?
like this thing as the red decks goes. It is the most consistent.
A tier, like, just slightly above Bellow. Like, Bellow
Yeah.
and Dofi, I could see. But, like, right around there is where I would put Rayleigh.
This obviously, guys, if we were doing this like 2-3 months ago, we'd put him up in S because he was that good. He was just one of the best red decks, low to the ground, and he does a lot. Like this
But
is
low
why
to the
like
ground red isn't good right now.
yeah, that's the issue. It's like the big leaders are knocking this thing down. That's why I want to put it down in B because I really see these two kind of like
Okay, but then
budding.
you have to put Bellow and B as well.
The power support of what you get from red is just putting it in A tier.
Well, okay,
Karasu is insane.
Yeah, but Rayleigh also does a lot of the same things.
To a degree, but it relies so heavy on Monkey Luffy forecast.
Yeah, but Rayleigh is better than Bellow.
See, and in certain situations, I would disagree. It's like I can agree and disagree with you at the same time. You know what I mean? There's certain cards that Bellow has access to that Rayleigh wishes they had access to.
Okay, but Rayleigh has
there's-
access to Unblockable, which Bellow doesn't, and Unblockable is so unbelievably strong right now.
right? Getting that massive win con, the fact that this deck is incredibly consistent, it has the best searchers out there that you turn into bodies that you want to attack with. Super strong. I love the deck. Don't get me wrong. I played it for so long. I think it's great. I just feel like in today's meta, the 6K, 7K leaders are just making this thing impossible to pilot.
This deck was designed to beat 6K leaders.
I don't know. I have struggled. I mean, obviously, this fine, but this against Roger. Oh God, I feel like I'm just getting.
Okay, well, Roger's a different beast.
I feel like I'm getting pummeled. And like some of the other stuff that I've seen, like Emu, just definitely doesn't do anything against Emu. And the worst
Rayleigh
nightmare
is actually favored into Emu.
is it? Because I don't feel like that's strong in that matchup. But that's just a few games. I haven't put a lot of practice into it. And I gotta say, against Zoro, oh my, I hate this against Zoro. Zoro just, every time I play Luffy, they rest it and smack it, and I'm just like, okay. Every time I try to get the combos out, they rest it and smack it, and I'm just like, stop doing this. It feels so bad against Zoro. S tier.
No.
You're putting this below Rayleigh? Okay. What? Okay. Again, we're talking about the new meta guys here.
Yeah, this is with OP14.
Yeah, well, we're not talking about current, obviously, the 3 top tier decks.
I think like right around here is where
Because Mihawk has pushed this out a lot.
But I think it's still better than Green Purple Luffy.
No, Green Purple is doing better than Green Zoro right now in the East, actually.
I feel it doesn't need to rely on too much else. Like, you could say it kind of needs Down the Stairs and Tashigi, but
It's entirely concentrated in its leader. That's where its strength is. It's just now it's been pushed out by other decks. Like, this does terribly into Boa. Like, it doesn't do well into Boa. It already was like
only was really worthwhile against, like, if the deck could high roll.
Yeah.
And now that we just have better options, it's kind of fallen off. As in, now that like there's a more diverse meta, and a lot of the diversity in the meta is able to get around Zoro.
Yeah.
Like, it is, yeah, low class warrior is right.
Yeah, it
as
says
in,
Zoro's
this
gonna
drops
be-
off hard.
Yeah, drop off hard in 14. He's still high to A tier for sure, but I agree with that. Yeah. Kuzan, this one just misses in a finisher. This thing, it's so good at what it does, but it just doesn't do a lot. It doesn't impact the game enough.
Yeah, I think like right there for Kuzan.
I love the draw power. I love the support that this thing
Craziest
has.
draw power in any deck ever.
If the win con on Kuzan said, if I deck myself out, I win,
Yeah, if this had Nami's win con,
it would just be the best deck up there. We put it up an S tier. Like, it's so hard to stop, but it's turboing through its deck, and then you're like, okay, but like, how do you win? You're like, well, I put out a couple of characters. and
also
it's like,
before EBO4, if this deck went first, it just lost automatically. Mm-hmm. But like now, it actually does have a going first curve, which helps it out a lot.
yeah, that is another issue with some of these deck leaders, that like the die roll making a huge determination on whether this deck can be good or not is one of those things you got to be paying attention to, because you don't want to take this to a tournament and think a die roll is going to be the thing that ends your tournament
that's
run.
where I am. Low class warrior is the new Isho solves the problem of its going first curve, but there isn't like a good payoff. It's like,
Yeah.
you like are dropping a bunch of 8K bodies and like drawing a ton of cards, which is quite strong. But outside of that, the deck just isn't doing anything.
Right. Next up, oh, this one's been seeing a lot of play. Blue purple, Sanji.
So EBO3, it's A tier.
I'm not. Oh, stop it. My mouse is screwing up, guys. One second.
So EBO3 is A tier. We're not getting EBO3 till February, but because I rated Nami with the EBO3 support, I would put it in A tier.
What are we putting?
Around there is fine.
Okay. Now, mind you, like, a lot of great new support coming out for this card. It's already a decent type of leader with the craziest counter, and it's getting another one-cost counter that's just, you're going to have access to 12 events that give you 4K counter, which in itself is absolutely insane. And along with that, with its consistency with the building, you have the 3-cost locked Sanji that allows you to like plus up for every event, or for 5 events in your trash. And the cheap event cost where you can draw some and keep things going, I like it. It's very consistent. It does what it is supposed to do when it, what it's supposed to do, and eventually it's going to have some big powerhouse cards that are going to definitely change this deck's future.
Rosinante, I'm gonna put in like solid B tier.
Okay.
Once we get the EBO3 and EBO4 support, and we're gonna get the promo soon finally, it'll finally have the tools to be like a fully fleshed out deck. But before it, like,
it's just too late.
yeah, it just still doesn't do enough. It is a very strong and interesting deck, and of course the deck that just plays a ton of laws is gonna be a deck I enjoy, but it's just still lacking in like actually doing anything. It's like there are some crazy cards this can play, but it's just not quite there.
And the final one before we get to starter decks, Koala. This one on paper seems so incredibly strong into this meta, and unfortunately the way that things evolved out didn't quite make it. It is a terrifying deck for me to play with some of my
I'm gonna
decks.
put it like right there.
I can see that. It was, guys, I was terrified of this deck.
Oh, we did forget about Buggy.
Oh yeah, we just skip it. Well, it looks like we're gonna do it last then. Buggy gets done last. We end Buggy. Buggy will be the last thing we review. He will sit here until he learns his lesson. Stop, mouse. He will sit here until he learns his lesson. You understand me, Sai? He needs to learn. He needs to learn. You guys are demons. No, sir. The demon is here, and we have banned it where it needs to be. Blocked and reported. I would love to see the Twitch report that came back to me. It's like, we have to give you a 1-day ban. I was like, why? Because you banned Buggy.
Okay, so
Promos and starters. Let's go. Yeah, I don't blame you.
oh, I can give a vanilla a power boost.
Right?
Wow.
Woo! You're gonna see a trend here with a lot of these promos here. Yeah.
it's like okay draw, but there's no like archetype around it. It's just kind of there. It doesn't do anything.
Right? We got the Errata Sakazuki. Oh gosh, this thing feels horrible to me. Like, yeah. Oh, we're gonna put it in C. Okay. And
Because black blue is just so
it is a
really
good color combination. Okay.
It's like it still is like a good color combo, and being a navy type leader.
Low class saying out there, I hate Buggy so much because they always find the 10 costume. Yes, they always have it. That's why they're cheating, and that's why we banned him. Cheaters never prosper. Sigh. Cheaters never prosper.
This promo is like one of the worst
Oh
leaders
my god,
in the game.
the errata on this one was so bad. I was like,
so
what are you
first
trying
off,
to do?
It's locked to only Heart Pirates. Like, it should have been 3 captains. Like,
Right.
Heart Pirates, Straw Hat Pirates, and Kid Pirates, but being locked to 3 captains is already a sizable hit. But also, now you bottom deck your own cards. If this returned your cards back to your hand, I would say it's fine. But, like, bottom decking your own cards to play something else out is an absurd cost. The deck can still do things,
Yeah.
but it's such a high cost for very little payoff.
So, Sai, do you remember off the top of your head? Because he needs to know the whole ability for this thing.
So it's activate main, Dawn -3. Bottom deck a character with 3,000 or higher power on your turn, or one of your characters with 3,000 power or higher, and then you play a Heart Pirates character with 4 cost or less.
Yeah. So you lose a character at the bottom of your deck, and then you play out a 4 character cost. I would rather honestly just pay the 4 Dawn and leave the 3 cost out there so I can keep the board presence.
Yeah, no, it's
pretty
terrible.
bad. It's pretty bad.
This Sanji, which gets anything without an on-play rush.
I gotta go B tier with this one because this one. Okay, and here's my argument with this one. This thing has permanently locked the Bandai development team into a fear factor of printing red cards without on plays that have crazy effects. If we eventually see a red card without an on play with a crazy attack trigger, this thing could be tier 1. Especially if you can fit the theme in there to get it consistently up there, because it's gonna need the consistency first, obviously. But if they print any red straw hat with an incredibly non-on play effect that's on attack or something like that, this thing could move into a higher tier.
Yeah, I mean, I think
You've gotta be
VV
careful
just
with it.
outclasses it in most scenarios these days, but
But
still
the fear factor of
quite
any
good.
red card without an on play like that, yeah. Yo, the Sanji still cooks if you know how to play it for real.
Yeah, it does.
It does some great stuff. I'm not gonna down turn it because when you're playing for those tournaments that allow that to be a leader, it's still one of the number 1 played leaders in limited because it's just that powerful. You're just gonna play all these vanillas and start swinging face. This one's been power crap by ST21, so
Yeah, ST21.
this one there's a leader that does everything that this wants to do but better.
Yeah, and it's also just a pretty mediocre effect, all things considered.
Right. So it says, are you guys gonna rank?
It is not on this list,
Unfortunately, not.
so we don't have access to it.
Yeah. Here comes one of the original starters here. Useless Kid.
I'm gonna put this in B tier.
Okay. It had a neat little combo.
Being able to swing twice is pretty strong. Just also being a green supernova type leader is
Yes.
really good to have.
Great little card packages you can throw it. Just like we were
Yeah.
talking about, like some decks could run Emu in a decent package. This one can run so many great green packages
I
that
mean,
are
back
just
in
very
OP1,
consistent.
this was the best deck
Yeah.
in the format, but
Not useless D mid.
speaking of useless in mid, this Croc.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to see this.
Fun fact, this is the only card with the Dawn Minus effect that isn't purple.
Yeah. They put it in blue.
Like, it's a good removal effect, but like you have no way of recovering from the Dawn Minus effect.
Right.
Like, this card is a fascinating relic from a time where Bandai didn't really know what they were doing with the card game.
Right. Oh, Purple Kaido. This one's seen a great resurgence. We've been talking about this all stream. The new Animal Kingdom pirate cards coming out for this, extremely powerful. And now we
Yeah.
finally have a leader, and out of all the leaders currently available, this is one of the best.
Yes, because it has the best match window Boa, in my opinion. Being able to trash the life to get around triggers.
Yeah.
Like, Dawn Minus 7 is a pretty steep cost, but there's so much ramp and re-ramp, especially with, like, Black Maria and the new King. This card, this deck is pretty damn scary.
Yeah, it's something I would honestly be looking out for when we get up into nationals. I would not be too surprised if a few people are going to be piloting this.
Yeah, this
given
is
the
like
release.
definitely a very strong deck, and
Something you
should be people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
practicing
this should be
against.
on your radar.
Yeah, if you're not practicing against it or trying to find out what that deck does, and you're going to be playing a high level tournament play, you're wrong. Sorry, you need to be ready, guys. We're not kidding about how powerful those cards are, and we've seen them in play on the sim. So and this isn't just on paper. This is in action.
Okay, ST5 Shanks. It's honestly, it's not a terrible deck. Black Maria solves a lot of the problems with this deck.
Sure.
It's just very mid card pool. Like plus 2k power to, I think it's up to like 3 foam cards, getting plus 2k power on a Dawn -3.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's a sizable attack increase. It's just a pretty steep cost, and the card pool isn't great. It's a lot of very dated cards, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has some interesting applications, but it's just very dated and not great.
Mm-hmm.
This Sakazuki,
It's just unplayable.
it's not unplayable.
Okay.
It's a black navy type leader.
All right. That's fair. There's enough support for black, but navy, anyways. Just
And like the effect is okay. It's not the best effect out there, but like it's fine.
and I definitely want to put it above some of the cards I've seen above it. To be honest with you,
I mean,
I can't see it being better than Izu or the rest of them. So
I think there. I think like just above OP3 Lucci.
we're about to get to Charlotte Lane. This one, arguably the better of the two because of the color spectrum. What do we do? It's weaker than this one, right?
What?
It's weaker than this one.
No, it's stronger.
Stronger?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'd have to put it up here then, because how we're rating this thing, the power.
It's-
Go ahead.
So, I would say here
Okay.
because it's stronger, but not by a lot. Well,
Okay.
these are very like mediocre.
Okay.
This
DTF.
is the worst leader in the game.
I know, right? I've bought so many starter decks hoping this would be good. No.
So this on KO requires you to trash 3 cards to restand.
Mm-hmm.
If you KO or if a character gets KO'd, this trashes 3 to restand it. So it's another swing. It's a pretty steep cost, and like, but
Yeah.
black likes to KO, and it's like it's another swing. It's like a good way to close out the game. This just attaches a Dawn. You don't have to do the discards, but you get something that's just like okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like sure, you attach to Dawn. Great, your leader is slightly bigger. You're only gonna get this effect off like once, maybe twice in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's just not enough. It just does nothing.
Absolutely. And Yellow Yamato, another one that's like, I get a plus 1k. We're gonna put it in C tier for a plus 1k. Okay.
Fine.
Like power levels of what leaders do. Like,
It's yellow though, and yellow is. It's yellow.
so is that the rule? We just don't keep the yellow there because of all the good triggers that you can possibly have?
Yellow.
All right.
This is like the one yellow deck that might be, but it's yellow,
Whoa.
dude. Yellow is so good. It's like yellow is unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, you can high roll with it pretty well. This leader does nothing.
Yeah, but it's yellow.
Okay. Lena Wano yellow. What is it? What are they doing here? The Luffy at the bottom of D black.
It's garbage.
It's a black one, yes, but that's
It is
yes.
the worst leader in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Sorry, deck. All right. Red purple Luffy going up to B tier. Where are we putting this? Above these two, definitely.
Thriller Bark. Are you talking about Yamato low class warrior? Because if that's the case, then I completely agree with you.
Thriller Bark. Yeah.
Because
It's definitely better than
B,
these guys.
it's like very top of B. Because Garp Searcher being able to get like 9 cost to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think that interaction, it's better than purple black Luffy.
Yeah. I'm thinking right around here.
No, it needs to go up. It's like very top of B.
Above Piss Kid?
Yes,
Okay.
maybe even above King.
Okay. All right. I can see that.
Garp Searcher does so much, dude.
Yes, it does. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that power up here. Adding even more to the consistency of a 6 power leader. 6 power leaders are something I normally want to keep
So yeah,
up
it
here.
is. It's a 6k leader. It's just not quite good enough because Blurple is just better, but it's still quite strong.
The kid that everyone's been talking about, where are we putting him?
Like mid B tier.
Even with all the support?
Yeah, it's still just not great. Yeah, like right around there.
Right above here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it has some strong things, but like big number can only get you so far.
All right, what are we doing with the very first Green Zoro here? The I'm Invincible enabler here. Mid always for kid. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think like right around here. It's getting a lot of pretty solid support in EBO3, and OP13 also gives us a lot of really strong film cards. It has a lot of really strong options, but and like a lot of card draw, but it's just not enough for what the current meta is
Doing. Yeah, I agree. All right, here we go. The other vanilla maker.
No, vanillas. No, this has nothing to do with vanillas.
Oh, I'm thinking about the other guy. All right, keep scrolling those up. Yeah, the support this one's getting for the next sets.
No, just in general, just taking advantage of a lot of support, and like it's just very good into a lot of different things. It's a very versatile leader. Plays very similarly to GY Law.
Okay.
And but blue green, like blue and green are the two best colors in the game right now. And having access to both those colors, having access to red rock and pudding is very strong. Having access to a lot of card draw too. This deck can easily get up to like 10, 12 card hands pretty easily.
Okay. All right, red, yellow, Sabo. Let's see if Sermon gets upset about where we rank this one.
So the Throwback package goes crazy in this deck. I have to put, and also Garp Searcher as well. This has to go like here.
Okay, makes sense. It's been growing up in popularity. You guys, you can do a lot with this deck.
It gets a lot, especially with the new Thriller Bark stuff.
Never underestimate the power of being able to build your board in your opponent's turn. Super disgusting. Trigger from life, put it on board. Put it on board. Put it on board. Like, just building your board state in your opponent's turn is crazy scary.
Looking at variable saying, why is high B tier? Are you talking about this law?
No, he was talking about yours. This is way back when you were talking about where you placed yours. All right, blue, yellow, ace. We're about to get to his favorite one. One away. Yeah, this board's getting full. It's getting harder to put these guys in between.
I played this deck a lot. It's just not good enough anymore.
Blue, yellow, ace is nuts. I'd put it just below New Vivi.
No, dude.
Really low, Chris?
I played this deck a ton. It's like, there's a lot of new things. No, dude, it's nowhere near... No, dude.
You could disagree. It's fine.
Absolutely not.
I could see the fan favor. I see the color spec, like the colors, tremendously strong. But what is this deck doing? What does he do again? I forget.
If you have 2 Dawn under him, you can look at the top 5 and put a 5-cost character on top of your life face up, and at the end of your turn, trash all face up life. So it has a lot of weird and janky healing. There are a lot of different ways you can take the deck. It's a very interesting deck. It's a deck that back when it came out, I brewed out a lot. I played a ton of this deck. And because I've played a ton of this deck and know this deck very well, it's no higher than this.
Okay. All right. I can see where a low class is coming from. But
I understand you can play these cards.
Yeah.
But so can so can a lot of other decks.
Yeah. I beat all the meta with it consistently. Interesting.
That is purely anecdotal evidence, and I am not going to take it. If it had results, maybe. But
and honestly, and you can throw it back in our face here, because we will be bringing this back up here in future deck construction. If it ends up being, like, seriously, a top deck that's been performing well in the top meta here, you get to slap us in the face with it. And you can take clip this right now and be like, see, I told you.
This deck just... It does both too much and too little at the same time, that it really lacks a direction.
So variables out there says a single list for black, yellow, ace,
or
blue, yellow, ace, and it. I want you to try it, Porter, because you know how to play it. So I mean, they're egging you on to try out the new cards.
I mean, I've tried it out on Sim a little bit. I would like to see this list.
The list,
variable.
in low class. Could you send us a list? Something we can look at. Maybe you can prove us wrong in the next couple weeks here. We'll test it out.
Because as I currently understand this deck, it is nowhere close to up there.
Okay. Black, yellow, Luffy. Variable's been waiting all day for this. I
This
agree
is
with you.
like-
It's an A tier deck. Definitely an A tier deck. So much support for it. So
It
many
is how you build it,
Yeah.
low class. I understand that. But at the same time, my current understanding of this deck is like nowhere even close to competing with the meta. Mm-hmm. And BY Luffy is just the better version of this, of blue yellow ace, like a significant portion of the time.
There's a lot you can do with this. It requires a certain playstyle to be able to play against it. And if you don't know how to play against this deck, you're probably going to get steamrolled. I've seen a lot of people make a lot of mistakes against this
Yes,
deck.
it's far from its heyday, but at
It's-
the same time, it is
yeah.
a very strong deck. And
It
the
forces your
new
opponent to have to think
PRV
differently.
Ace is one of the craziest tools they could have given that deck. It's like the second coming of Gecko Moria for the deck. Mm-hmm. This Luffy is like...
The new star deck. Newer of the star decks.
I would put it around here. The plus cost is pretty solid. The plus 1k is decent. It can do a fair bit. It's just still pretty lackluster. B is actually kind of high. I'm gonna put it like here.
Okay. Star deck 21
ST
Luffy.
21.
Definitely higher than star deck 1.
I would put it like around
Always a red deck that you're going to see a lot of people play.
Here.
And you're always going to see a lot of people trying it out. It's always a sneaker hit, but yeah, what is it doing outside of just this low tier ability of like powering up a couple of extra Rested Dawn guys? Yes, it looks great in red. It does what red deck wins wants to do, but it's not doing a lot.
ST22 Ace and Newgate. I would
The reasoning, don't put it above red blue rays,
or
red yellow rays. Oh, sorry.
put it like
The
here.
Colin special, indeed, absolutely, Sai.
I'd put
Low
like,
class, this new play style really focuses around yellow rush ace, and I want to put down low life to your blocker beards, such as rush ace from life heal a lot. I can see that.
I just still don't see it. So where are we putting red green Luffy?
Either A or A tier somewhere, because this one, the
Yeah.
new restand blocker that this one gets, the Nami blocker rate,
Yeah.
is absolutely insane. This is a very underrated capability of just giving you access to essentially 10k counter every single turn when played correctly. The only
think, like,
downside
right
of this,
around here.
yeah, I'd say the only downside of this right here is the leader itself. You can only really play out one card per turn based on this leader's ability.
Yeah.
And having the fact that you're limited to just playing one single card per turn, while they are very powerful cards, definitely limits the power that this deck could really be in S tier. But having access to 10k every single turn for free, not from hand, is something that should be respected.
Okay, our very first real S tier deck.
Right? Blue red A's still going to be S tier next format, guys. Get used to this deck. It is very strong. It does have weaknesses. You can get underneath it, and you can catch it sleeping, because it does play a lot of no counter. So
Yep.
if you can rest the blocker and not swing into it, don't swing into it. I'm telling you, Super Coop, don't swing into the blocker. You don't swing into the blocker. You try to rest the blocker. Keep that thing out of the picture. It's not drawing any cards. You can swing underneath it and get there. Huge weakness, but still very strong. Roger, A tier, even with the promo, it still does. It's very unga bunga, but it's still.
It's just too high roll. It's
It needs to see
too
Silver's Rayleigh.
inconsistent.
It needs to see the new promo. Like, you got to have back to back of these two cards. Still very strong. It'll still take some tournaments. Don't get me wrong. This one also growing big. In the next tier up here. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, especially once we get the new promo Sabo, it's definitely going to be up there. It's a very, very strong deck.
Yeah, and just a reminder to all those out there, when we're talking A tier, it doesn't take much to move this into S. It does not take much. These things
Especially
are so
like
close.
these
Yeah.
top few.
You see another powerhouse card that really enables this thing, it's Insta S. So don't think we're just saying it's not one of the best decks. They're so good that they're just missing one or two things or the right meta to literally dominate.
Yeah.
Oh, Emu? Are we still putting on S tier? Because
Yes.
it still sees a lot. Yep. The easiest deck to pilot. The
No,
reason
it's
no
not
one.
the easiest deck to pilot.
You don't
Ace
think
is
so?
way easier.
Okay.
Ace is way easier than Emu.
Fair
Emu
enough.
has actually a ton of decision making as a part of it.
Okay.
But what Emu is capable of is insane. Like, it is absolutely absurd. all the capabilities of how Emu plays. Yes, Sai. Ace is
Ace is
incredibly
easy to play.
easy to play.
Yeah.
Emu requires a lot of decision making and resource management.
Fair.
Fitting out a control deck.
Bonnie.
Bonnie,
This one's so good, and it gotta be A tier. Come on.
no, dude.
Is it that bad?
It's exceptionally mediocre.
Okay. Emu just has so much versatility. I can see that. And Papa says, just started playing the game, played Emu against my cousins this morning. It's broken. It is broken, bro. The ability for what it does and what it can do, like the ability to start off with a card automatically for free. That in itself is huge power creep. No other deck out there says, I get a free card to be 6-card hand for free and I don't have to pay for it.
Fine, I'm putting it at the very bottom of A because the Thriller Bark package is very strong with the deck.
I was gonna say, it's been showing some decent. Yeah, this one is the one I wish. I love this ability with this law. For those that don't know, it can basically swap 2 power levels.
I am of 2 minds of this ability. I think it is great for flavor and creates the most mind-numbingly boring play style imaginable.
Yeah, basically you swing with a character, you switch its power with a weaker one, swing with the newer one with the higher power. Awesome. It's what Red loves to do, but the amount of cards access to that they can make this thing
Inconsistent.
Yes.
It's
you're playing with cards that are substantially weak on the back end when
it's worse Rayleigh in like every conceivable way.
absolutely. And when you lose the pieces in this one, guys, it is devastating. You need those pieces to stick around. Mihawk S tier.
Yeah.
Not a bait deck, guys. I truly feel that this deck, while lacking a little bit of the consistency that you would want to see for like a tier 0, is still tier 1. And the fact of what this deck does, it does
Yeah,
well.
it is quite strong.
Yeah. The new
Honestly,
Jinbei?
probably. So Jinbei is gonna be like very high A tier.
Yeah.
Like I think around
I like the
here.
ability of this one. Yeah. I definitely think that it's waiting for the right meta to jump into.
There are too many 6K leaders. Another deck that really wants to be swinging 5s, but it's so good at swinging 5s. And it also has a lot of other options, and it just has so much draw power
Right.
that like it's still very good, even in the face of all the 6K leads.
Oh, Boa, definitely an S tier. This one just absolutely dominating the meta since we saw it come into the meta.
Yeah, this is like arguably best deck in the format right now.
Goes wide, does have counters to it, mind you. There's a lot of stuff in A tier that can take this thing down, but it's the problem with Emu and Mihawk. They're like gatekeeping. They're preventing these decks from coming up right now. They legitimately feel like this wall that you can't seem to cross over, because if you play this deck and you get matched up against either of those decks, it's like, why even bother? It's like it's such a bad matchup for those decks that you don't want to play it. All right, I want to look at the new purple. Oh,
Very, very bottom of S tier.
okay.
What
is low class? Why is low class? Are you upset about Boa, or are you upset about?
I don't know.
There's no way you're upset about this because that's too soon. They got a 30-second gap. But he's jamming on his computer. Bondi TCG Plus.
Oh, is it a TCG Plus link to the deck list?
Oh, did you send us a list? Okay. All right, I'll copy that in a little bit. Okay, thank you for the deck list. I'll give it a shot. I thought you were just jamming on your computer like you were like angry about something. I was like, okay, what did we do?
Okay, so we didn't really talk about Dofi.
No, we didn't. Go ahead into it.
Purple Dofi is like very bottom of S. It matches up really well into decks like Ace and Mihawk and occasionally Boa. Like it has a decent matchup spread. It's just low,
Okay, go ahead.
like lower power level.
Saving this for later.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Low Class. We're definitely gonna save this for future content and something we will revisit here. I'm gonna have him on the sim testing this out. But thank you so much for that deck list.
Okay.
All right,
But back to
the last two.
yep.
All right, Crocodile, where are we going?
This is another like high A tier. I think like just under Jinbei. Honestly, like I'd say this and Sabo are kind of tied. Sabo is a bit more consistent. Crocodile, fantastic matchup into pretty much all these decks except for Ace. 8-cost Crocodile is just such an unbelievable card at what it is capable of doing, and the name of the game becomes, can you out 8-cost Croc when this deck is out there. It has other options too. It's a very versatile deck. The Miss All Sunday is just Gecko Moria, and that's very strong.
Super strong. Yeah, 8-cost Croc is crazy.
Yeah, you
good.
don't you don't need the KO. Like the lack of removal does hurt it for the ace matchup, because if you could play Stussy in this deck, it would be over.
But that goes to the same argument we keep saying. Like, Emu's anti-removal keeps people with removal decks from joining in, because if you can have leaders like this that just outright say no and make your deck literally unplayable, you don't do it.
There are answers to ace, but they are very weird and kind of janky. And it's just still a really rough matchup. It's not unwinnable, but it's very weak. And I agree with low class warrior.
Ace hurts Croc so much, but he's going to be my 14 build. All right, I like it. Good call. Definitely follow your heart in here. It is an A tier. It has that potential. Like we said all the time, when you're looking at A tier, these are decks that can sneakily jump up into S tier in the right kind of meta. But right now, honestly, we truly believe they're being gatekept by this current 5 that we're seeing at the top from being there, because there's just too many bad matchups that you don't want to run it in an event where you know you're just going to be looking at your opponent going, well, I lost the die roll, the matchup gods. Like, I just lost.
Yeah, I'm putting the Gecko Moria right here. The heal effect is really like iffy with Moria, but the effect to just KO your Thriller Bark things to get those powerful on KO effects on demand is very strong. And again, the Thriller Bark package is just really good. And I think it makes better use of it than Bonnie. Sai can go cry about it. Oh, and I guess we do have...
Yes, Buggy. All right. Keep going down. 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 Keep going down.
Actually...
What?
I was going to try and delete it.
Oh, you can't delete it? Can you imagine if we deleted this thing? All right, Buggy. No. What?
Right now.
What are we calling this one? What are we calling this one?
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, God, there we go. Black reported by advantage. Oh my God. We're gonna be here all night, guys. All right, what do we call this one?
Cry about it.
All right, there we go. Our
If you want the
tier
actual
list.
answer, it's like upper B tier.
All right, so definitely above that one. Let's go. Definitely above that. Definitely above
Yeah.
that. Definitely above that.
I think like right around there, yeah.
Yeah, right around here. All right. Mad because you ate him. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the effort here. Absolutely. A lot of Buggy fans, if you ever found out low class. So you got a lot of Buggy fans in this one. But yes, we'll put you in your B tier. It's going to be a deck that can come up on random occasions in the right meta. It does have some great matchups. It does do some pretty cool stuff. But when it comes to what you want to be doing for the power level and what we're seeing in the current meta, this is pretty much what we're seeing at the top. Is there any way to like save this and share it, or share on Twitter? Is it like, can we save this overall to make sure we can go back to it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Save or
download.
download. Here we go. Download image. No thanks. Do I have to create an account?
I don't know. Did it download? That's your extensions. Nope.
Nope. Did not. Huh. Oh shoot. Where'd it go? All right, I'm gonna have to probably do this offline. Probably have to create a list of some sort because I want to save this list for stuff we're gonna be working on here later. We will be using this as a baseline for all of our future reporting on as we see new leaders come out and as they come through, and we'll showcase what we think some of these are up and down and see if they're any.
Oh, whatever
difference here.
ad is on the site has the Gengar Nami I was talking about.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, they bought this one out, guys, because they thought that was
They
Gengar.
thought that was Gengar. They're really dumb. The Poke investors are really dumb.
Why is that there? They gotta be looking at my search history.
Yeah.
They have to be looking at my search history. There's
They
no
probably
reason.
heard us mention Gengar Nami.
That's true. Like they put these things up here just from what we talked. Tazzy, welcome back. I just give Buggy crap because a boy Jacob plays and never loses ever, so I hate the deck. A lot of people hate the deck. I can see why. It's really annoying because he's the GOAT, sure.
Put him back and cry about it, tier.
Right. All right, we're going to get the wheel finished up, set up here from all the new comments and all those willing to join us. Warrior. Jita. That's a nice name. All right, we're going to add you guys' names to the list. Get to it. We got the... Oh, do you want to do the 5-minute or like what? Just want to do... We're gonna get to the roastathon, guys. I will say that
It's late.
It is getting late.
I have work in the morning.
I will say that we did have some roasts ready for it. For those who don't know, we caught a cheater last week, and it was blatant. And I asked the creators to get out to me and tell me if they could give me some roast material for this roasting thing. And I had some stuff ready to go, but we really want to get like the video clips so you guys know what we're talking about, what we caught in cheating. So David, you live another day. We will get to your roast session, but before we get here, because I promised you guys a roast session, Spencer has given me some quality material here. So, and I quote, David, your relationship is toxic. Boom, roasted. David, you are bald. Boom, roasted. David, you are bald. Boom, roasted. Okay, so that was the great support I got from Spencer for that roastathon. Thank you so much, Spencer. I feel like you put a lot of work into that, and I think we should applaud it. We should. Yes, decide twice as wild, but this is I don't want to take away from the hard work that you clearly put into supporting this this amazing roastathon that we're going to do. Don't worry, the roast is coming. We'll actually have some really good clips. I've been thinking of quite a few, but it is getting late, so I don't want to keep anybody too long. Let's see, anybody else we might have missed?
Yeah, there are quite a few people.
I've added quite a few people here. Ooh, Optimus. I think I have Optimus back.
Also, Papa Squidward.
Yeah, he's in there.
No, he's not.
There he is.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Curly. I already had that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, Psy. Going through.
Remember YouTube?
Yeah, variable.
Remember my comment on YouTube that didn't show
I got
up?
there. I got there. Bring it
Yeah,
up.
but the YouTube comment is my double dip.
Oh, the double dip. Okay.
I only have my one name on there.
Okay. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. Little Pancake already got you twice. Rivers, we got you.
Do we have a little pancake twice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do.
1, 2. Rivers, Arrington. Do we have him on there? Twice? No.
Is that not variable?
There are 2 different names on here.
I guess. I think he might have been on the wrong account.
He's like going back and forth on here. Not my name, you're covered. Let's go. Lonely. I'm playing Roger until Vivi. All right, good call. I still think it's a great deck.
I think it's a miserable deck.
But he hates playing against it.
I have in 2 separate tournaments been paired against back-to-back Rogers, dude. I hate that deck.
Low class got
vehemently.
got the reference. I love that. Appreciate you. All right, that should do it. I think we got all the names. I know my name is different. All right, he doesn't even know why his name is different. Okay. We've got the list. We got all the stuff to go. We have 3 things to give away. The last winner is going to walk with the big potential. But there's still good stuff potential in here. We got SPs,
There's
mangas.
secondly bigger potential in the 13 packs.
Yeah, that's true. So let's find out who's walking away with these packs in our last Christmas giveaway. Hope you all have a great day today. Hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas and got most of what you're looking for, if not all. And if anything, got some time to spend with family and friends. Your own family. Family.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Shovel it up. Let's find out who's going away with pack number 1. I didn't see 5-7 HV. Sai, I didn't see you double dip. Do you see Sai in here? Not my name wins again. Congratulations.
Is this actually rigged at this point?
Right?
Are we gonna find out that not my name is your alt account?
Yeah, right. The one I thought was a bot. Did you
Is that just an excuse?
Oh, that is a good excuse here. I commented on YouTube. Let me go check. I don't see his name on here.
I mean, it could be my thing where I have ghosts.
Like, I'm looking through your name here, so I don't see it. I know what your name looks like on here, and it doesn't show up. Rigged indeed.
Comment again.
Comment again, brother. I don't see it. Maybe he didn't push send. Maybe he's commenting on another video. He's not listening to it. It's like our previous live feed. Not My Name has won some amazing cards. Like, one of the best packs from PRB. And happy to see Not My Name winning yet again. I did at the beginning. Dude, I got it all the way up here. Not My Name was the very first comment I got. Before Not My Name. I don't see anything before Not My Name. Did you comment again? I'll add you after this if you just add... Like, I'll add you after this if you just send something else out there. Because I got to figure out if there's something going on with your account. Koala? Rockio? Please back me up here. I'm not seeing it.
There's nothing, Sai.
Gordon.
He's lying to you.
Colonel. Boa. Gum Gum. Shaka. Helmepo. Saint. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait until the next set when they stop doing this. Guys, they're not... The leader packs won't be just dead packs. But, oh, this takes the wind out of my sails every time I see these. Oh, it's infuriating. You have no idea how many times I give away, like bounty packs. And I'm hoping you guys pull something good. And how many of these have you pulled in bounty packs?
All of them.
Like, all of them? Like, I had like 10 plus. Ugh. I sent you an SS, LMAO.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it is. It's all good. All right, I'm going to put your name on there. Leaders aren't dead in 14. Same. I am so excited for not having these dead double rare packs. VV, good utility cards. Congratulations, Not My Name. These take the wind out of my sails. I see these and I'm just like, I want to hit good. I want to hit good stuff here. I want to be surprised. And I want to literally instantly know that there's no hype left. And thankfully they fixed it. None of this in OP14. Come January, we can be done with this stuff, but gosh, those things take the wind out of me. I hate them. Hate them. All right, shuffling up here. Let's go into pack number 2. Oh, I forgot to add Sai's name on there. Oh, whatever. Did you add it in there? I didn't.
No.
Variable. Okay, Tacitus, I wasn't either. I commented Merry Christmas earlier, but I didn't see my name in the... Tazzy, you're on there. I'm just on twice, right? Where's Tazzy?
Oh, you forgot to put Tazzy on there.
How did I miss Tazzy? I saw Tazzy's name on there. Scheisse. All right, Tazzy, we're going to add you to the next one. ×2. Are you also double dipping too? I wasn't either. I commented Merry Christmas either. Tazzy, you should have been on this one. I thought I had your name on there. Tazzy, I got to make that as a +1 for you next time. All good. Didn't double today. Okay, well, all right. So we're gonna triple you if you triple next stream, but I'll let you in for the triple next time. Wrote your name down. Sorry about that. That's on me. I thought we went through it. Sometimes we missed stuff. That's why I don't. Ever since we lost that freaking code to make that thing work right, it's been an absolute nightmare trying to keep track of this stuff.
Is there any way to get it back?
I've been looking for Valhoon to hook me up, but he's been really busy. Tazzy, we're gonna get you in there 3 times. I am gonna make sure you're on this one at least for the last pack.
Okay.
You are in for the $1,500 though. Don't worry. I didn't not add your name for this one, but I do want to add your name next week to help out. All good. I appreciate everything you guys do. Amazing. Thank you, Tazzy. I appreciate that. Hate it when I miss people like that. All right, first, Boa, hit.
Oh, that's a decent
Rosar.
at least.
Okay, all right. Utility cards. No hits, no additional hits yet. Variable. Nice to have some good cards. He needs to get some more of the set. Yeah, Sai says they put Buggy B tier. They can't be good streamers.
Oh, come on, dude. We gave you Bonnie an A tier. Where did you want Buggy realistically?
Right? All right, we do have the potential for a $1,500 Merry Christmas card. Can we make this a very Merry Christmas and give this 2K now? 2K now.
Yeah.
2K. Can we figure this out? The wheel is set. We're ready to go. All the names have been added. Let's find out who's going away with potentially 2K in value. Hopefully 2K. I'd like to see something more. Come on.
I see Psy on the wheel twice.
Do you?
I see Psy HVI and
Yeah,
Psy
I just had
5.
him. I just had him. Yeah.
Okay.
Beef Patty! Beef Patty! Congratulations! Put some rig to the chat, guys. Let's put some rig to the chat. He didn't win any of these, did he? Because it was Wolf and who was the other one?
It was Wolf and Psy.
Wolf and Psy. Okay. Rigged though, yes.
So,
Rigged.
because this guy needs more cards.
Right? Beef Patty, congratulations.
Show and flip this almost immediately if it's the big hit.
He was the one that kind of screwed it up, right, Sai? You were telling me that he screwed it up and he was saying the wrong price. Rigged did definitely indeed look less. All right, here we go. How do I like rip it so I can't tell? Like face like this way? Yeah. Let's see some color. Trying to keep as much of this on camera so you guys don't have any questions, but there we go. It's the first card, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's the first card. Sai, you've done this one. It went up, and I think he hadn't checked it for a bit. Is it the first card, Sai? Is it the very first card that would tell us if it's...
I can see it's bent.
Yes, it is. All right.
It's the third.
It's the third card?
Last card.
The last card. Okay. So we're safe. We're safe. First was mine.
Oh, it's random.
Oh, it's random. Mine was the third? Okay. So...
If we're getting two conflicting things, I'm just going to say it's random.
Okay. A Monkey D. Luffy. 10 cost. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. God.
Nope.
No! It's the worthless pack. Oh. But you got Monkey D. Luffy's, and those are going up, right?
And I guess.
They got Monkey D. Luffy on them. Someday, guys. Someday. We will
I know
give
it's
away.
very unlikely.
It was. It was like... I'd have to get like a dozen
It's
of
like
these things.
no, it's one in like 1,000 or something.
1,000? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why it's 2,000.
Yeah, it's an incredibly rare card.
Yeah. We will pull something on this channel that you guys will be so flabbergasted by that we gave away.
Look, there's a red manga in that box. We just have to. We
get
just
to it.
have to huff enough copium to
Right?
manifest it.
To finally make it happen.
We just haven't huffed enough copium yet.
Right? Let's start huffing. Huffing and puffing. Oh my gosh. Thank God these are worthless cards.
all the copium, all the hopium.
Yeah. I think that's the cheapest variant at Luffy too. Oh no!
Yeah.
I saw something that we got from Bandai Card Fest. It was an unplayable Luffy that was going for like $10 for some reason. Like the treasure, the hat. You know what I'm talking about?
The hat?
He's got the crown hat.
Oh,
I think he's blue or something like that.
dude, I'm so happy to tell you this. The foil version of that card, which was the scavenger hunt from Bandai Fest, is like 100. Or last time I checked, I think it's up there, dude. And the
Anybody want
and
this card?
the second anniversary ones from the OP9 pre-release are like $17 a pop. Do you know who has like 30 of those? Little Pound Cake.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was going all around with this
He
stuff.
gave me 10 of those.
Oh my god. Oh god. All right, I'm just kidding. We gotta find a buyer first, but
Go down to some of those card shows, I guess.
yeah, right. We are going out to the Bandai Card Fest in February. I hope to see you guys out there for Singles Awareness. It's gonna be a fantastic day to check out all the really cool events. I will be getting some of my hands on stuff. I'm playing in the Union
I'll
Arena
be
match.
losing all my money on slot machines.
He's gonna be qualifying himself in Last Chance Qualifier and then playing and representing us
Sure.
in One Piece.
Sure, I just need to bankrupt myself in slots first.
Uchiha says, imagine if you pulled the big card and then it dropped on the floor. I know, right? I was like, I think I would have been a lot more gentle with that. I have sleeves, hard cases, all kinds of things over here. When we do eventually pull stuff of great value, I instantaneously, like we'll definitely immediately put this in the case to make sure it stays nice and protected. So I always protect the good hits, guys. So if there's going to be something big, it's getting highly well taken care of.
It'll be put into a top loader before he drops it on the floor and steps on it.
Scared money don't make more money, Porter. From Sai. All right, I hope you all had a great Christmas. I hope everything has been going right for you. We got some stuff to clean up. Pay attention, guys. We got some really cool stuff coming to the stream upgrades, and a lot more stuff to give away in the future. I can't wait. Hopefully, something massive. Stay tuned. Until next time, stay Humbra.
Okay, who are we rating, by the way?
Oh, Luffy TV's on.
Okay. I haven't rated him in a hot minute.
All right, let's see how he's doing. Merry Xmas, guys. Have a good night. Same to you, Lucas. Thanks for joining us. Optimus
was
Prime. I don't think I can use that one.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a channel. Well, I think it makes you have a channel, right? But you can't raid someone that's not active. There we go. Yeah. Stay tuned. We got some great content coming your way. I gotta wait for the finger pointing thing and then it's not.